chemistry. There's something so unreal about it. You started with a touch, now I can't get enough. I'm craving you, I know you know it. I'm wondering just why everything's alike. Maybe it's my call to action. You make me wanna move, you get me in the mood. Now I wanna make it happen. It's every little thing, every little thing, every little thing about you. It's every little thing, every little thing, every little thing about you. It's every little thing, every little thing, every little thing about you. It's every little thing, every little thing, every little thing about you. The way you pull my heartstrings, you play along to all the melodies around it. The way you touch my mind, I'm dizzy all the time. I gotta have it now, I found it. I'm wondering just why everything's alive. Maybe it's my call to action. You make me wanna move, you get me in the mood. Now I wanna make it happen. It's every little thing, every little thing, every little thing about you. It's every little thing, every little thing, every little thing about you. It's every little thing, every little thing, every little thing about you. It's every little thing, every little thing, every little thing about you.
What's up, Brawlhalla? We're here with Eternal Sports Brawlball Championship for North America, the best region in the world, the premier region. This is the big leagues. This is tier 1, the cream of the creme de la creme. The cream rises to the top, and we're here in the top 8 of things. I'm PJ the Pup, joined by Slow Motion here. Eternal Sports Brawlhalla Championship Series Brawlball. It's gonna be very exciting. How are you feeling right now, Slow Mo?
I'm good, but we just started, so that can change. But for right now, I am positive. I am happy. I see we have Meg D, Balloon Boy, and V in the lobby, so this is going to be a good start to our broadcast and winners finals.
Yeah, of course, and Eternal Sports, very excited to see it make a return here in 2026. There's going to be some awesome Twitch drops. You're going to see Thea sporting her own Eternal Sports gear. Of course, Thea hired me in Slow Motion to commentate the bracket because Thea runs Eternal Sports. Shoutouts to Thea. She might not have a lot of relevance in the Brawlhalla meta in terms of the normal game, but here she's the GOAT. So we get into this now. We have a very exciting team. If you're familiar with esports, you got Balloon Boy and Meg D with V, one of the most all-around players in the world. On the other side of it, you got SK's team with a more conventional pick. You're going to be seeing Artemis and Illusion here. It's going to be very, very strong signatures at defending. And you'll see people take immediate lead here as they scramble for the ball in the center stage.
Okay, actually, when it comes down to this red team, they've been playing together with this trio for over a year, so there should be a lot of synergy, a lot of being in each other's heads. So this should be a very difficult team for our we'll call our normal pro players to contend with here.
You see that movement there from Meg D, who's going to be the runner, holding forward there. Then Balloon Boy kind of playing that center stage control. They deny a point there, which is going to be big. The Brawlball gets picked up by V, who now runs the ball to center stage, throws it off the wall. Meg D immediately catches the pass off the wall. That's going to be a GCN light. It's a little bit of a drop. Meg D can't make it in, though.
I think having Meg D as your runner is a very, very, very good decision. So, I mean, say what you want, some of the best movement.
Yeah, he like revolutionized moving in this kind of engine with the dash jump. Exactly.
Almost had a scoring opportunity there. We still got one.
Yeah.
And gonna go ahead and get the goal. SK gonna go ahead and score the first one for the match.
Yeah, so for those of you that aren't quite familiar with this game mode and maybe just kind of tuning in for the first time, you need to take the Brawlball into their side and then stand in the middle. So you can't like jump into it. You have to stand, get your feet on the ground there. So you're going to see Meg D trying to get that. SK, the runner on the other team. Balloon Boy could complete zone control both on the spear and the blasters. Very, very popular on the Ada. You're going to see Meg D now center stage going over to the left side. SK does intercept with a recovery unarmed. We see an N-stick coming out from A, but it actually sends Meg D towards the goal. And Meg D walking forward there. Big side air coming out from V. A little bit of team damage actually cost them potentially a goal for Team Blue.
Okay, V gonna try and
Passing to McD, that goes straight up with it. V's gonna forfeit a stock, reset, and also just kind of keep the ball up. A down tick does connect. We're gonna see a side stick come out as well from Balloon Boy to send away. The Brawlball is on the goal, but no one able to pick it up for the red team. Now they get a 2v1 combo. Balloon Boy with a bit of a juggle there with 2 end lights, and we're gonna see an immediate reset as you get trapped into the goal. McD now looking to finally get a goal for Team Blue here. Will be able to shortly here. You see the bar slowly going up, but it's not enough. SK chasing to the other side. Balloon Boy missing the nair. McD chasing with the nair of his own. The downer comes out as well. They actually get the ball back. Man, I'm loving this right now. This is very, very close.
See the thing, blue teams have this problem though. They get McD over there to be able to score the goal, but there's not any coverage for him. Balloon Boy and V not able to get him protection to where get red members cleared out to where he can be able to get there and score that goal. They need to get damage built up on red team and be able to confirm those stocks, get them out of the way when they're pushing over the left side to be able to confirm.
Big down take from Balloon Boy. Traditionally not a great signature, but it actually works out there. The end light unarmed from McD saves it. The brawl ball goes back to center stage. McD now breaking for it. The red team get a weapon toss to contest. It's still in the goal, but they get it out there. That was so clutch. The weapon toss from downtown. McD had a break for it, but was unable to score the ball. We see another toss. McD in a 1v2 there to get back. V trying to create some space for McD. McD back in the goal, gets out of the goal. SK now having the ball, running it over to the blue team. Balloon Boy holds down the fort on the wall there with the down air. And you'll see that it's going to be a very important zone of control for the blue team's defensive game. McD once again chasing inwards, almost getting the cash in there, but the forward side light. A little bit of a cross game there. Side light is going to interrupt that cash in there. The blue team have yet to get the cash ins. They need to rely on McD's movement, but they also need to put some hitboxes out and help him out.
You ready to breathe?
Yeah, man, dude, I'm
okay.
dude, I've always wanted to be a sportscaster, man. The closest I've gone in a while. It's so close. They get it there.
Okay, sorry. All right, PJ just kind of has a direct line to my funny bone sometimes, and I know my boy is in it right now. That is
dude,
just
this is the most exciting I've ever been for Brawlhalla ever. McD making a break for it. That's gonna be just a give me, what a dodge. Oh my, that's such a big drop from the red team. They all three chase the center stage, and then it just completely blunders it. That was so bad.
All right, red team's gonna try and make their push up to the right side.
No one was ready for soccer announcer PJ, dude. Like, this is my moment, man. Like, dude, okay, the blue team, they break through. They break through the goose egg, they get a score, and it's just complete momentum right now. McD has been running right through the red team. The red team need to update the strategy right now.
All right, we're going to try and...
Okay, nice recovery. Balloon Boy defending. Now the ball gets crossed through. McD in a 1v1 versus ZT. ZT actually wins that one out. ZTD with an air. SK making a break for it. The blue team nowhere to be seen. And Anu so smart using the blaster recovery to put up a wall there and get an interruption on Balloon Boy, who was the closest to chase the defense of the Brawlball. We're going to see McD taking point once again here. Balloon Boy getting caught with the side stick there. That's going to be a big interruption from Anu. McD chasing high, going for the cash in here. Tries to break it through. V now getting a little bit of offense there, setting up a screen. The Brawlball goes over to SK, though, who now gets a break for it. It's just Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy gets the end light. GC end light as well. Side light coming in from the sphere from SK, and there comes out from CTD. McD has the ball. Blue team surging to the goal here. It's so close. Tries to dodge through the GC side stick. Can't get it out.
SK running right back the other way, but blue team going to try and set up and get some defense in. V's going to get position of the ball, but going to be intercepted by SK. McD going to shut it down. Runner has the ball out in front, but SK can be able to shut it down unarmed and bring things back towards blue side.
Nice interruption there with the down air and then the nair as well. Unarmed. McD going underneath the stage. I'm going to go for a reset there of his damage so that he doesn't get knocked away. That's going to be a GC Ensig, almost enough to KO V. We're going to see potentially V there try to cycle through a stock. McD gets the ball out of harm's way, goes it right back to center.
Nice clear. V get knocked out of the equation as well. McD going to be able to catch the blunder on that. Fighting back on the center post. Neither team being able to break off of the center pillar here. SK going to slow things down just a little bit. McD's going to be able to stop it with the neutral air. They're being pushed back over the red side. It's a 2v2. V's gets a clear, and McD's going to be able to go ahead and confirm that goal. That's exactly what we needed. Blue team being able to get that clearage down, that coverage down, so they can confirm.
The red team, big break for SK. Nice end light from Balloon Boy, who's been so good at creating that defense, those zones with the spear and the blaster. Double sidelight into Cider, completely cooking with that combo. Balloon Boy isolates a 1v1. SK happy to lose that stock though, as McD now tries to make some fancy footwork into the goal, trying to cash in that goal but can't get it there. SK with a break. Balloon Boy putting out a down stick to cover that center platform. SK will make a breakthrough over the blue team goal now as we get a cash in here. An attempt to do so. Sidelight comes out. Endlight as well. V clears the ball away, goes over to the red side, bounces off the wall now. A pickup from V. Balloon Boy getting caught in the recovery as well. SK, McD now the one on defense, tries to break through to get back to the runner position. The ball in SK's hand now. The red team surging forward. 3-2 on the goal out. Looking to cash it in is SK. Big Endlight there. It gets the interruption, but that's going to cash it in with the side sig.
Very, very close game number one. One goal differential, 2 minutes, 35 seconds left. That clock is a little more important in this game mode than what we see in normal Brawlhalla, so we do need to keep an eye on that. Meg D is moving and grooving. SK putting hands on him right at the last second, knocking the ball out of his hand, and he's headed towards the right side. Balloon Boy gonna hit him with the recovery, gonna be able to knock it loose again, and Meg D's back on the run back towards the left side.
Meg D with a break for it now. V looking to put up a screen with that sidelight to get into the space, but a big side stick comes out. Meg D getting bounced off the wall. SK in a break for it. Balloon Boy misses the GC side stick, misses the sider, gets the down stick finally there. ZT tries to put out some space, but does get it out. That's a big clear for Balloon Boy. Very, very big stuff. The spear online. A recovery hitting SK there. Meg D back into the point position. Balloon Boy taking that center stage control. V trying to put up a defense once again with that side stick, but both will get KO'd off the side. Now ZTE versus Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy holding the pillar. Finally makes the break through into the blue team side. But McD does clear it out. Now the runner in position here is V. Will swap over, goes for the toss over to McD there. We're very, very clear rolls from the blue team. The red team a little bit more willing to kind of mix it up. McD now looking for the cash in there. Big dodge and gets another score, and that's going to win and confirm the game for blue team.
Very nice. We definitely saw the synergy start to come together a lot more from blue team. They started to figure out what was working, what was getting them in that end zone, and what was confirming goals. Very nicely done. Meg D as a runner is just terrifying.
That's cheating, man. You can't get that.
I mean, honestly,
that's cheating.
I mean, we saw some demons. Me personally in South America yesterday. But shout out to my boy Thomas. But the Meg D with the ball in hand is very frightening, and I think red team is starting to realize that.
I really love the combination where like Balloon Boy is very clearly like the defensive player with the spear and the blasters, but what Balloon Boy is so good at doing is he kind of pushes forward to the center stage and just creates some hitbox out. So even if V and McD either get reset by getting KO'd or get deflected, Balloon Boy is there to create a lot of space and kind of keep the ball outside of their court. But as soon as the red team make it over to the blue team's goal here, we're gonna see the swarm over. The downer comes out. SK trying to get a score here. Does get the score. Big defensive blunder from the blue team. McD and Balloon Boy get split up from their teammate, and it was left to V versus the 2v1 versus Ain, as well as SK. SK and Ainu will actually catch that one.
Very early goal, and that puts blue team in a position where they need to catch up from the very beginning. SK is going to go ahead and strip the ball. Balloon Boy backing up, throwing the Sayers out.
It's all on him right now. It's all on him.
Megdy, though, going to be able to get the drop. Running all the way back over. We got a 2v1 situation. SK running underneath the pillar, though, evens things back up. Red team immediately able to shut it down in their end zone, and we're going to get a reset in the center.
McD getting the point position once again. SK now looking to chase forward. McD getting an unarmed there, but a big GC downlight from Amy to get the interruption. McD now in a break for it. 2v1 there. We go to invest so much onto VV, beating 2 over. McD still has the ball into their side of the court. Goes for the cash in there, doesn't get it off. Gets the bounce there with the side 6. TD is going to be able to close out that entire goal, as now SK is the one with a break for it. As 3 of the blue team members now on the defensive game. The side 6 comes out downer from Balloon Boy. McD now in a break forward with versus Ainu. Ainu crosses through his pillar. McD chasing downwards, gets the dodge away, avoiding the sidelight, picks up the ball once again. Ainu with the side stick into the wall, sidelight as well from ZTD, and we get back to SK chasing the ball forward. The red team's defense has not been broken yet by the blue team.
No, it hasn't. They've definitely figured out how to shut that down. It's just I'm really kind of in awe at the difference in styles between South America and today. Much faster brawl ball back and forth. South America, they would wait, they would set up, they would wait for their teammates.
Oh my goodness, McD on a hero mission right now.
He really is. They would clear their path. This is much more very blistering, back and forth, just trying to punch it in each and every time, and it is very interesting to watch. SK though is going to be able, all 3 teammates right there, to be able to secure it, and that is going to put them up at 2-0. Still pretty early in the second match.
It's really an effective strategy. If all the red team members can get on the blue team goal and both of them side sig on Lance, it literally just completely clears out the goal. You can't contest it at all, and you get a cash in. McD, I feel like, has been getting towards the goal, but is kind of like on a Hail Mary play where it's like, okay, you get into the end zone, but you don't cash it in. You have no room to do it. You're relying on yourself dodging through 3 signature kits. It's just not working.
Exactly, and I guess that's what I'm trying to point out, and you're just, you're saying it better. He's not waiting for his teammates to set up anything. I mean, he's just trying to run in. He's trying to dodge 3 other players throwing signatures at him, and it's very easy to get hit and knocked out of the equation. He's got to wait for V. He's got to wait for Bloom Boy. They've got to set up some sort of approach here. We see V now is trying to set up, get the side 6 in place, and there we go. Once we clear out defenders, things become a little more obtainable.
I feel like Balloon Boy has been trying to isolate somebody out so it becomes a 2v2 on the red team's end zone. Not too sure if it's effective. Megdi will just cash it in there, though. Reading the respawns very, very clean. It's a lot of Balloon Boy kind of trying to play that center stage, but I feel like I want to see Balloon Boy become more confident and, kind of like in hockey when there's an open goal or a power play where the goalie kind of leaves their goal and just goes for it. That's kind of what I want to see from Balloon Boy, where he's just like, okay, we're going to go and commit to a cash-in. All 3 of them swarming. You see that from the red team now as they make a play 4-2. Lances in hand. McD does get a break for it. That was ZTD now on the defensive. V gets a downer out. SK misses the side light, but it does get a ZTD side light to interrupt now. Balloon Boy, the only one on defense for the red team. The red team now chasing forward there. McD does get the pick up on that knockoff from Balloon Boy's recovery, but the red team are causing so much pressure right now. Balloon Boy looking for that KO off the top, chasing high. McD will look for a reset here, potentially. No, just going underneath the stage.
Although we got SK versus Bloom Boy. Bloom Boy being able to shut it down. Huge. Covers a lot of space with that spear. Makes it very difficult to break through. Reset the ball in. McD should make that catch. He does. 2v3 and immediately being knocked out of the equation as red team is now pressing the ball back over towards blue side.
Balloon Boy once again in the defensive state here on the spear. Megd interrupts with the GC downlight, gets 3 dash jumps out, avoids the AD sider as well now as Megd has the goal. V does no clear out there. ZTD gets the interruption as well with that sidelight. V kind of dropping the ball there, not putting a signature out in time to kind of keep Megd into that goal. Megd now chasing once again, has the point position. ZTD exhausted, gets back. SK slips through the defensive of the blue team. Big weapon toss from Balloon Boy, but doesn't pick up the weapon, doesn't pick up the Brawlball, just picks up the weapons. SK now with a clear goal. Big sider from Balloon Boy. Not enough though.
The veteran Brawlball team is definitely starting to heat up here a little bit as they're starting to get into their flow and they're figuring out how to get past this blue team. Megd though trying to find his way down. He's trying to clear it out. He can't find anywhere where to put his feet. Oh, Megd still has possession. SK though is going to go ahead and take it right before that timer hit. Make his way over to the right side. Balloon Boy trying to lay down some coverage. They're able to catch him on the top of their end zone as Megd presses back towards the red side. Okay, Megd, he's got a good spot. The dodge was a little misplaced and being able to be knocked out.
Megd trying to break through once again. I feel like Megd's trying to do too much on these offensive plays. It's so hard to like solo score a goal. Like it's like when your uncle that tries too hard at turkey bowls. Like I can't pass the ball to myself. That's like Megd right now. He's just trying to do everything. I want to see Megd kind of have a more like concrete plan with V, especially when V's on the lance here. We'll have to see. The red team veterans just so solid.
Yeah, they've definitely adapted in this game number 2, but I definitely agree. There needs to be more communication with Megd and V if that's how that attack attempt is going to continue on here. Because they're not finding much luck. They need some more coordination. Okay, he's searching, being a little more careful. Played up in the air, couldn't get possession. Megd, he's in there. V's cleared it out. And the ball immediately stripped out. Balloon Boy shutting it down in center field, or center stage.
And Megd loses the stock now. SK having a straight beeline to the goal. The unlight comes out. ZT, and I mean, just so solid. It's going to be a 5-1 for the red team there. An insane pickup. Arc style coming out in waves there in that game too.
Yeah, they you can definitely see what is the more veteran Brawlball team, especially after we get through 2 games. The adaptation was real. They definitely got to figure it out. Some great scoring opportunities that kind of got blundered from blue team, and red team definitely capitalized on it full tilt.
Is it best of 3 or is it best of 5?
Best of 5.
Okay, this is best of 5s. Okay, so it's 1-1 right now. You'll have to win 2 more here. Okay, so we're gonna be seeing this now as we get into this game number 3. The red team very dominant last game. I mean, just having overall, a much more concrete confidence. I think the most notable goal for me, second goal, all three of the red team members in the blue team.
Could be an early one again.
Ooh, close. No, doesn't get it there.
Oh, wait, he's there, he's there.
So close. Where the ball go, V slips through. V, the defender, the offender, the both sides of the ball player actually saving the blue team from getting a score there for the red team. That was so clutch from V.
Stop in the middle.
V and McD surging forward. McD trying to put himself in a spot to catch a pass from V. Now Balloon Boy chasing forward, now trying to put some offense up with the side air and the recovery as well, but the ball does get cleared out with a side stick. SK crossing through the pillar. Now Balloon Boy and V and McD trying to hold some defense. SK playing so patiently, now waiting for the breakdance to connect from ZT over to McD.
Can't find a way in. Balloon Boy being so good with those nairs and recoveries off the spear. Like I said, so much coverage, but now we got SK pushing in. Sayer is going to shut him down, and now McD going to be heading back over towards the red side. And in a pretty good position if V can get him a path here, and he does so far, but no, the 3v1 is going to shut it down, and they go ahead and toss McD way off to the side to boot.
Big for Balloon Boy. Now Balloon Boy on the offensive for the first time in the entire set. Almost scores a goal by their lonesome there, but not enough offense there getting posted out for the blue team to get themselves in. Big NSIG connection to disarm. Now Big D with the Brawlball in hand avoids the ZTD down signature. SK getting a hit there with the NSIG as well from ZTD's lance. SK now with a clear goal gets another score.
Took them a little longer this game, but they are the first to strike. Get back in as blue team is now officially behind in this game and trying to play catch up, and now we see the slowdown happen a little bit more. McD waiting for his lane, waiting for his teammates to clear it for him. This is the strategy. This is just the slowdown that we need to see, especially, I mean, for something like McD, you would kind of expect it.
Big McD play there, going for the dodge, but does get interrupted, and the ball goes over to SK. Balloon Boy will get caught up by the end, like getting locked down completely. My goodness, when's the last time you saw Balloon Boy lose a blaster mirror? That's Balloon Boy getting outplayed by the blaster play. 2 end lights in a row to keep Balloon Boy away from SK. SK gets a free goal there.
Free goal is the last thing the blue team wanted to happen to them, but now we have a good run here. SK ended up being a 2v2. It looked like they were going to be able to have the space. No, it's not, because they're already set back up.
That was crazy.
That pillar, that pillar makes such a huge difference. I mean, you would think they have the space, and immediately the defenders are right there because they're able just to run underneath. Balloon Boy getting shut down by the neutral sig, but he's able to recover and get the ball and score, get them on the scoreboard for game number 3 here.
That's the power play we needed to see there. Balloon Boy clearing his position, giving the watch away, clearing his post to get some offense going, and Balloon Boy hearing it loud and clear, playing so forward there, trying to put out side airs and just interruption to get the blue team to get those goals scored.
They break through. Set up. Oh, this is a good opportunity. No, immediately shut down. Blaster D-Light came out. Okay, though, being able to get the respawn. 2 blue members right there to shut it down immediately, and now we have V trying to clear the way for McD. The weapon throw out. He's got a good opportunity here, and perfectly done. That is going to go and be another goal, and we are all tied up, EJ.
So smart for McD there to burn the dodge early and realize that he's willing to take a light attack or something like a weapon toss and then pick up the weapon. He avoids the thing that would have knocked him out of the goal or potentially knocked him out of that scoring position in general. McD now with a break forward. Now the red team swarm over. McD, Balloon Boy setting up a 2v1 or 1v1 onto ZTD. McD almost scoring there. They still have a great offense, but SK crosses through that pillar as well. McD now chasing for a scoring position. Once again, SK with an exhausted recovery avoids the nair as well. McD now with a dodge online. V getting the end light out as well, and McD will score the goal there for the blue team.
I wonder if it's been a situation that this blue team has just kind of been able to steamroll their way, and this is kind of the first time that they're having to check themselves and actually have to slow down and play out a little bit more, because we're seeing the adaptation happen. I mean, you're seeing them slow down, being able to get those scoring opportunities and really be able to set it up now. Yeah,
definitely agree. Look at the discipline for McD here, who has the ball on their side. just not even trying to give the ball over. The red team finally does drop it there to a spear. Nair, Brawlball chasing high, looking to put up that goalie position. SK dodges through the pogo, does pick up the weapon, but gets immediately tossed away by that weapon, by that signature. Megd now chasing over to the Brawlball, doesn't get it. SK picks it up once again. The red team now surging forward, looking to hit some space. The end light into the down tick. Now a power play. Now is a 3v2. ZT tries to clear some space with the side tick. The ball gets cleared out though. Big counter defense there from the blue team. Down a player, but getting the signature out to avoid that potential score from the red team. Blue team playing such great defense there.
Absolutely, Megdy's gonna go all the way down, go ahead and get a reset. SK trying to set it up here. He's gonna clear it out just a little bit here, but no, Megdy's gonna be able to get the fumble. Ooh, nice clear. That could be it. That could be it. Oh, the D-Light caught and was able to knock the ball out of his hand as SK and Bloom Boy fighting their way back over. The ball's going to drop down to the bottom. We're going to respawn on the center pillar. Megd gets the drop. Can he find his way through? Bloom Boy clears him just a little bit, but immediately taken back by red team as now we're making the push back over to the blue end zone.
It's all down to Bloom Boy now to defend this goal. V does get a pick up there with the side tick, and the glow gets cleared out from ZT. ZT now in a 2v1 here, unable to pick up a weapon. Balloon Boy putting ZT through the blender. There's ZTD down there into Cider to close that one out. Now Megd with a break forward 1v2. We're going to see a stock reset there from Balloon Boy to reset the damage. Megd holding that center pillar. V looking to create some space with the blasters. Balloon Boy picks up a spear. Megd now chasing into the goal. Doesn't get the goal in. SK now crosses through over to the right side. Holding that center stage. Balloon Boy now and V putting up a great defense on the center stage. Megd goes over to pick up the fumble. Megd now chasing right back down to the goal. Avoids the DT end light. Avoids the end stick. Does get hit with the down light from SK unarmed. SK getting hit with the down stick from Balloon Boy. V now in a 3v1. Cider comes in from Balloon Boy. V trying to catch in a goal, but they don't do it. The red team does win the defense. Now the blue team, the one put on notice.
They all spawn back in time to be able to defend their goal. SK still having control of the ball though as he tries to make his way from the outside of the end zone. Oh, he was able to get it a little bit up, probably about 70% of the way as Megd takes the ball back and they're now pushing back towards the red side. V trying to clear it out. He has the lance in hand. Caught one, caught two. Megd still has it. Bouncing around. Can he make his way? No. It's stolen back, stripped by SK. We're heading back towards the blue side, and immediately another score opportunity. Megd takes it back, and now we're headed back towards over to the left side. And get it, and he does. Finally, the volley is confirmed by Megd, and they have a 4-2 lead.
The dash back to avoid the end light. The fancy footwork when it matters the most. Now the blue team 4 scores to 2 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. A clutch play for Megd going coast to coast to coast, playing offense and defense. Megd is coming to his own. Balloon Boy changing up the play style, playing that goalie position so well. V always causing problems, isolating those 1v1s, allowing your skill position players to really shine. That's the name of the game for V here. A great facilitator of plays. The blue team now chasing forward. SK now in a 1v1 versus Megd. Megd makes it over to the red team's base, but the red team cleared out. SK holding center stage. Now the red team members swarming over to the blue team.
Bloom Boy clipped people with those nairs on blasters. They're trying to jump over that pillar. It is just catching absolutely everyone. V gonna try and take a spot here though. Running Bloom Boy laying down the defense. Megd playing center pillar. Trying to catch anybody coming over, hoping to get a quick run. SK though gonna be allowed to just kind of waltz on in for a second, but blue team immediately shutting down. Megd's going to pass up to Bloom Boy. Bloom Boy's going to falter the weapon, and now he's going to back on up into his own end zone, into the safety zone, and now we're seeing some of the slowdown. Megd trying to make the run for it, immediately getting shut down from the land side air. Ooh, V though. SK going to go ahead and catch that pass. And now all the members of red team are here set up, trying to clear it out. Blue team's putting down one hell of a fight, though, as they strip the ball and make their way back over. 2v1 situation.
Megd! He clutches it. That was crazy. He avoided everything. He avoided 3 hits, dodged through the nair. I'm a fan of the blue team, man.
We're brawlballing, bro. We're brawlballing.
This is crazy. I'm impressed, man. It's crazy.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna put you on blast for a second. You have literally never played this game mode, correct?
No, never, not once, not a single.
Never, not once.
Not a single time.
I am loving the fact my boy is in his element right now. He is loving some Brawlball.
This is sick, man. This is more fun than the regular game modes. I'm having a great time. I don't know, like you put me in front of a sports mode, and you're basically telling me like you get to play-by-play football and soccer, my 2 favorite sports to play-by-play. Like this is it right here, man. We got to swap over to the Loki here for big signatures. I like it.
I do. I like it as well. Meg D. All right, we're going to set up the offense here in center pillar, trying to get that perfect path. They know that they have now got a good advantage in the set. They just need one more to secure grand finals. They want to be very, very methodical about it and get the job done right here.
Okay, SK surging forward now, trying to set up a bit of a Loki signature to usher the ball in, very similar to what Kung Foot looks like at the highest of levels, using a signature to clear the space. Big D now, what a clean cash in the fancy footwork, looking to feint that he's going to go out of the goal back upwards, then baits SK to jump up, and then Meg D just cashes in that goal. Clean stuff from Meg D. He's playing exceptionally well right now.
He absolutely is. The synergy coming from blue team, they figured out what it takes to be able to score against this red team. As I say that, though, SK tells me to shut up and puts one on the board as we are tied up. 2 very quick back-to-back goals here in the first minute.
XD trying to surge forward. The blue team getting in a bit of a scramble there in the center stage. SK now, the more experienced red team, getting the better of a lot of these scrambles. XD trying to surge forward in the pillar, playing that pillar play to avoid that scythe coming out from Anu now. Anu avoiding once again. Meg D now looking to try to pick up the ball. SK with the point now. The red team surging forward. SK looking for a great way to cash in with a side signature, but cannot get the follow-up off of Anu now. Meg D chasing forward into the red team's goal.
There's another
Meg
one.
D looking to cash it in so close. And Meg D picks up the ball so clutch. Bounces off the pillar. Such low damage. Picks up the ball. Cashes that one in. That's another goal for Meg D. So clean and already a big lead for the blue team.
Absolutely, that goal cushion is definitely very important, especially when you are in this this stage of the set. They're trying to shut it down here. I mean, these games are long. It takes a lot more out of these players. When games go, when another score, when sets go to game 5. I mean, that's a lot of time played in one set, and you multiply that over the course of a day in a tournament, and you definitely don't want these to go to game 5 if you're trying to go the distance.
Dude, in football they call it a shootout. 2 quarterbacks just going at it, dicing up the defense. SK and Meg D right now in a shoot-off of the century. They're just completely running at each other, running at the goal. Meg D almost sneaking. He does sneak it in. There's no defense anymore. It's open season for the offenses of the red team and the blue team. It's Meg D. It's SK. It's Meg D. It's SK. It's Meg D again with some amazing 2v1 plays to cash in these goals. I cannot believe what we're seeing. A complete collapse of the defense from both the blue and the red team, and they both know that now. Swarming go to the mob is Meg D chasing forward into the goal, trying to sneak in there on the lower ground. Balloonboard getting the end light is one. Meg D sneaks forward, gets hit with an end light there. SK does get the clear out of the ball, the first clear of the game, and a very necessary one, but Meg D right back onto the offense there. GC Ensig to interrupt. SK now chasing forward. Balloon Boy in that 2v1 now getting interrupted by the Rocket Lads. SK dodging the weapon toss, and SK gets the goal. It's just back and forth. It is crazy. These two teams have no defense anymore. Slow motion.
No, this is hype. This is hype for sure, and we are all tied up. I mean, red team is desperately trying to hang on to their hopes of going to the grand finals on winner's side. They've got to make their stand right here, right now, as they're trying to push over and take the lead for the first time in this game. They keep staying close, but SK trying to confirm it. V's gonna go ahead and grab the ball, clear it out. Meg D gets the drop, but we're gonna reset on center pillar. Meg D right there to pick it up. SK, the unarmed recovery, gonna steal the ball back. SK again coming up with the ball. Nobody can take it from him. He's gonna go low. He's gonna let his teammates set back up here just a little bit. Meg D's gonna get the interception though, as he is doing the same thing, and we're gonna get a reset from these players. It's gonna be in center pillar with SK getting the drop.
That's got to be intentional grounding. There is no way that there is a eligible receiver anywhere near Meg D throwing the ball there. I will call that. That's a 5-yard penalty, loss it down, but we'll be okay in Brawlball. Meg D now chasing forward into the goal, but the red team swarm over. GC side stick to interrupt B now in a 2v1 or 2v2 over to the blue team side of the court here, but Meg D does drop to the center stage once again. Balloon Boy isolating now to 2v2 here. Balloon Boy cycling over to a spear. Meg D now looking to cash in, dodges to the sideline, avoids the sideline again. The downline comes up. Meg D picks it up again, and Meg D scores another one. It's 4-3. It's back to back to back to back to back to back to back scoring. There is no defensive play. There are no rallies to stop it. They are just running at them. SK and Meg D with the clinic, and Meg D now looking to end it all here. Doesn't get that goal. Nowhere near, as that 2v1 is just too much. Those signatures from the Loki putting up such a great defense. Balloon Boy with an down stick coming out as well. SK dropping the ball over to Meg D now. The red team have an opportunity. Meg D crosses through. Now in a 2v1. Meg D dodges through. Gets back down to the center, right above the goal. Doesn't get the goal in, but it was a great rally there from the blue team. Now the red team with a chance. SK chasing forward now.
He's avoiding everything. Nobody can put hands on him at all. He's dancing on that top pillar, waiting for the clear. They need it right here, right now. But it gets cleared by blue team. Megd's on the run. V's right behind him. But that neutral sig from Loki, catching Megd the last 2 times he was trying to push that way. And now the ball is being cleared. It's going to be back into the center pillar. Bloom Boy going to go ahead and shut it down at the top. But SK is going to get the ball back in their possession. He's going to try to make the move into the goal. Megd fighting an arm. But SK is able to go ahead and score it up. And we're down 4-4. Next goal is going to win it. And if it's red team, we're going to game number 5, PJ. If it's blue team, they've secured their spot in grand finals. And red team is going to have to fight their way back up.
Megd surging forward to the red team goal now in that 2v1 situation, gets hit by the side stick, no dodge coming out in time, and Light does interrupt, keeps the ball on the pillar. Balloon Boy now in a 2v1 trying to create a defense, misses the nair there, the side air comes in, and Light as well. SK chasing forward with the goal. ZT having the ball online, the down air comes out as well. We're going to see Megd looking to clear out the ball, looking for that to stop the clock there with that ball. Goes back to center stage now. Megd trying to pick up the ball there. No. SK now having the ball over to the blue team's base, looking to cash in the goal here. Down air comes out. Another ball pick up there for SK, but no, the juggles, or the pogos come in. V now, the one with the ball. The intermittent, the flea flicker over to Megd, back to Megd, having that point control. Balloon Boy trying to create some space. V as well, trying to pull some attention away. And looks like Megd is going to stall out the ball here.
Absolutely. Let his teammates get reset, make sure everybody's very, very healthy when they make their march across here, because they want to shut it down here and now. Megd getting hit in his own pillar. The clear is going to go. They're going to try and pick it up on the other side, but SK saw it coming, has possession of the ball, cleared by the side sig from the Brax, as now Megd back in possession. He caught in that neutral segment. He did that time. He knew it was coming, but he couldn't avoid it. The other one coming through. That Loki is being very, very effective, being able to keep the ball out of that goal. Bloom Boy with the neutral air off the spear, waiting for the ball to drop, and it's Megd 2v2, but we have the Orion right over there to be able to hold things down.
Oh, the ball gets slipped through SK now. We see both the blue team members kind of just watching. Nice weapon toss there. No dodge from SK. SK still with the ball. Looking at core. Scored the goal here. Looking for it all. GC taunt. It actually costs him it all. The GC taunt comes out there. That's a big drop for the red team now. SK with a misinput of the century. Megd coming in. Now looking to cash in the goal. Kind of get it there. ZTD does get the ball clear. We're going to spawn back to the center pillar. Megd looking to get the ball pick up here. V looking to create some space now. The N6 will catch and find the KO. SK with the ball online. Balloon Boy swats away with the cider. Defensive play on the spear. Recovery into cider. The ball will reset to center pillar. Megd looking to pick it up. SK wins the 50-50, and SK now surging forward. ZTD looking to clear out that goal. We're seeing the signature come out. It's a 2v2 now into the goal. Balloon Boy chases forward with the dash up there. Does clear out the goal.
Oh, no.
Megd with the break for it. It's Megd. It's all him. It was always him. Megd with the game set winning goal. He clears out the defense. Balloon Boy carries the blue team's defense, and they win it for. He wins it for the team. Megd gets the ball clear and scores it there. That was crazy.
It was always him, PJ. It was always Megd. Now, I'll say it again. My boy is a nasty runner. It's kind of scary. We saw. My thoughts are kind of all over the place as we look at these replays, because I'm coming off of our day yesterday, and we saw some amazing Brawlball yesterday, but it was different Brawlball. This is different. This is so fast-paced, so aggressive. It is so much fun to watch. Blue team, Megd, V, shutting down the Brawlball veterans and getting their way into grand finals, and doing it in a very entertaining way.
That was probably the most excited I've ever been for Brawlhalla ever. That was incredibly fun to watch. Very, very. I mean, that last game was just completely chaos. Like, they did, like, the defense towards the end does pick up, but, like, it was 4-4. It was anyone's game. The SKGC taunt that cost him the game, because you're in dodge. You don't get, when you're in dodge, it doesn't account for the meter to build up to get the touchdown or the goal. And it's just like, man, it could have been so different. We could be in a game 5 right now, but instead we move over to the elimination side semifinals between the number 1 seed that was upset. We got Pow, it's Paw Pow and Cry and Anti-Jedi versus Zai Zai, Seraph, and Duckwings. A team that is, we've been getting some notes on them. They are very, very strong. Somebody to definitely look out for.
But no, I do. Or waiting for these players to get in here. No, that was, we started that first game. We got about a minute and a half in, and I'm like, okay, PJ. You literally had me over here crying, bro. I was
funny?
no, it's just, knowing you personally and like just hearing you in the zone like that and just absolutely just going off. No, that tickled me. That was fun. Okay, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, PJ. That was good times.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that like South America. I was watching a little bit and I was like, dude, this is gonna be like PJ's gonna be a sports analyst and kind of talk about the strategy. But nah, man, they're just running at each other, dude. Megdy's a menace, man. He's going in there like dash landing and backing up and like putting fancy footwork and bouncing back and forth and like he's like juking people, breaking ankles. He's, it's just crazy. So it's a very exciting gameplay.
Absolutely. As you said, we're gonna get down to elimination side, and we have some teams coming in. You already mentioned who they were. We got them up on the screen right now. Paw Pow, Cry, Anti-Jedi, and Zai, Sephiroth, and Duck Wings are going to be filling out the rosters for our second set. Like we said, this is elimination side. Now we're into a situation where these teams are fighting to stay alive in today's event as we see all the players trying to make their way in.
It's so crazy, like it's really six brawlers in a lobby together, like that's it's crazy. Like it's a lot. It's 3v3, like it's a crazy format. A 2v2 is a lot easier, but it's pretty crazy. The amount of synergy they're able to get to actually get these goals in as well, like very, very impressive stuff.
For sure. Team synergy, everything we saw going on. I was kind of impressed that Bloom Boys team was able to go ahead and knock out like the Brawlball veterans. Our style are gonna have to fight their way back up here. But it looks like without further ado, we got Thea in the lobby. Make sure you guys got your Ubisoft accounts connected, getting your wonderful free codes for just hanging out and watching the game you already love. Sounds pretty cool to me. But either way, we're getting into game number 1. You see that the eternal Brawlball champions of 2025 are going to try and continue on here.
We go into a very different situation. We're going to see an axe here, and Baby Zai looking to create some defense here on the axe. Duck Wings now onto Thea. Looks to be the runner here. Thea having, of course, a 9-speed, one of the fastest, if not the fastest in the entire game. In terms of movement speed, so we're looking to leverage that as a runner. And Jedi, though, going to be clearing the ball out. Duck Wings able to pick it up there. We're already seeing the blue team. Very different approach, very much more fluid in terms of these roles. Whoever can kind of cover the goal is going to be the most important thing. But right now, Baby Zai coming out. Breakaway, looking for it all there, gets the dodge away, and does get the goal.
Yeah, he knew the weapon throw was coming. And I think he kind of ducked out of the way even before it was thrown, and was able to stay out of the way. Go ahead and confirm that first early goal. But red team trying to clap right back, and they are able to, as they immediately answer back and put one on the scoreboard.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a very, very clutch interaction there to just get your way in and also just clear out that goal in time. Looks like Duck Wings are going to be making clear for it now. It's funny because with Duck Wings abbreviated in the game as Duke, and I'm like, what's Duke doing in here? And then
he's a Brawlball champion, bro.
Oh my!
He's nasty with it.
The red team. The red team. The Loki strategy where you just pick a side sig out, and like any of the Loki side sigs are good, and to clear out the entire goal. You have a projectile for center stage as well as a signature that's good at pulling defenders through their own pillar. Those are going to be important signatures, and already the red team getting a lot of clearance from the big P there. Shout outs. Duck Wings now seizing forward, big down stick to clear out the goal. The side stick comes out from Big P that time to get a side stick to actually play defense there. So you're seeing the utility of the Loki signatures already playing into effect.
Oh, they got another opportunity here. All 3 members of the Loki, like you said, clearing it out, making it almost look easy as they are running away with the lead here, up 2 goals 2 minutes into the first game, and a blue team and now trying to slow down a little bit. Oh no, it got stripped away in their own end zone. Who's going to get hands on the ball? It is going to be Duckwing as he is running his way over in the 1v1, stays out of the way, but this Loki signature is going to go ahead and catch. Oh, they get another opportunity here as Duckwing is able to go ahead and catch the interception up on top of his opponent's pillar. Red team now has possession. No, back in blue.
Duck Wings with a fancy footwork using the pillar to their advantage. Nice dash jump backwards to avoid the side light there, but Jedi will look to just completely siege forward, and that's going to be another goal. I mean, I'm gonna say it, dude. Anti-Jedi is the most nonchalant runner I've ever seen, man. He makes it look so easy. He just like briskly kind of jogs in and just kind of walks it through. I mean, go ahead touchdowns, go ahead goals, I would say, in Brawl Ball. Anti-Jedi makes it look so easy.
He absolutely does. We see him buying time on the outside, waiting for his team to clear it out. He thought he had the opportunity. Blue team was able to shut it down, but just like that, he's able to go ahead and pick up a stray ball. Okay, he's going to run over to the left side. Still on the ground, no clearance yet. Duckwing getting shut down right before he can get to the center pillar. And now we see another scoring opportunity from red team as they're able to set up. He does get the ball. He still can't get his, he almost had his hands on it. Little scramble there in that end zone as blue team, it does break away with it indeed, but at least get the pressure off a little bit.
So crazy to me that the blue team there is looking to actually keep the ball in their side to try to rally for another offense. You could just clear the ball out there and try to play around that, but instead, a big difference now. Duckwings will finally forfeit and actually get a toss all the way to Zai there, or ZZ, to avoid that. Very, very close, but that's going to be another score, and that's a clean 5-1 victory for the red team.
Very quick. That wasn't even a 4-minute game, which is very fast for Brawlball. They came in and had a one mission in mind, and that was to absolutely dominate the game at number 1. Yeah, big shout out to the Big P. The clearance, the coverage was absolutely insane. All you saw was Loki signatures right there again, just clearing the path, making everything possible. And you said it was so, the Anti-Jedi made it look so easy. I think a lot of that has to do with how much coverage he had from that Loki.
Yeah, I mean, such an effective strategy. I mean, like, they actually like ban plays like that in football, like a wedge block, for example, where you kind of like just put a big mass of a hitbox, or in football's case, a body, to kind of clear out, a chance for a runner to break through. Like that's the type of stuff that, like, it transcends the format. It transcends video games. It's bigger than we are, like strategies that are tried and true and tested across multiple different types of ball sports. So it's cool to see that kind of strategy take into effect in Brawl Ball. And also, with recent legends, I mean, Loki's, came out like 2 years ago, so it's not like the newest legend ever, but it's so interesting to see, like, we're seeing a Priya get a pick there in that first game as well. So you're seeing, new strategies get developed here, but I mean, even so, just really interesting for sure.
And we're going to continue it on here. Looks like we got the Loki locked in. Of course, for game number 2, I don't see any legend swaps. As we see if blue team can try and get something figured out here, try and figure out the formula to shut down this powerhouse that is red team.
We'll have to see it here, and the blue team looking to surge forward already with Duckwings trying to chase forward there.
Ooh, opens that opportunity here, but now the 1v1. Anti-Jedi going to slow things down just a little bit, let the ball drop. It's going to come down the center pillar, but Duckwing is going to be the one to get it. Anti-Jedi immediately stealing it back, lobbing it down there, hoping he's going to be able to have another opportunity to retrieve it. Get a little clever over there in the end zone. Look at him. Okay, he's definitely trying to mix blue team
Look
up
at
here
the
a little
clearance.
bit.
Oh, but no scythe means no side stick to clear out that goal.
But he's got it now. Oh, throwing in, going to get a little protection with the weapon toss. Fighting for possession here in center pillar. Duckwing comes out with it, but gets immediately taken back by red team. Sweat beats out, but he's able to hold on. The ball gets reset. Everybody's right there scrambling for it.
Okay, looks like a bit of a clearance there. Trying to, at least move forward here is Easy, who has a 2v2 now, but no side stick coming out. Though, charging up the side stick, and it was a bit of a bait there on the side of Duckwings to force the red team to jump to avoid that potential Thea side stick, but instead there we see a score. A little bit of some mind games, some fancy footwork to get a goal there for the blue team.
Definitely going to have to mix things up. Job done. Glad we're seeing that play out here in game number 2 a little bit. Nice, a shutdown in center pillar. It's going to spawn over on red side. Anti-Jedi is going to go ahead and get the drop and be able to make the run. Healy getting shut down as soon as he tries to cross that pillar line and get into the end zone. Thea has good
wait a minute.
Oh, he's got it. Yes, he does, and that puts them up 2-0 as we see a surge of offense from blue team, as it looks like they might have, at least for now, cracked the code.
That's coming out. Looks like Duckwing chasing forward as well. Looking to try to get a score here.
Recovery up. Jedi gonna take the outside route. Can't find a way in. Duckling though, however, almost open. And he is gonna go ahead and get it.
Looks like, I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know how in 180s like this, it might be a lot to do with the support players from the blue team just being so much more proactive, not only defensively, but also offensively. Look at the space that the blue team is able to occupy there to try to get scores in for Duckwings, or I'm sorry, ZZ there, who actually is the one that usually scores in those goals. Very, very close.
Absolutely. Duckwing making his way over. Can he be shut down? No. Wait, they still have ball on ground with defenders there, but the unarmed shutdown is going to be able to clear it back out. And we're going to try and push our way over to the right side. The weapon throw is going to go ahead and knock the ball back loose. Duckwing getting shut down with the neutral air, and the ball is just laying there in the center pillar. But we have the... Oh, I thought he was going to be able to get in there and make the run, but he couldn't quite make it.
Okay. The blue team looking to actually keep the ball on their side of the goal. Very interesting play as well. It actually works out for them. I always wonder what the strategy is for the blue team, because I feel like it's so scary having the ball on your side of the goal for that long here. Looks like Duckwing's going to pass it over to ZZ, who now have a break for it now, looking for an opportunity, having to dodge through one weapon toss, does not get the dodge out in time. The red team now surge back ball. Looks like the blue team, though, with two into the red team base here, they don't find a way
through. At least blue team is keeping pressure against red team, and we see red team has still not been able to convert a goal so far this game. As fast and as easy as they were knocking them out last game, this is definitely a different scenario we're finding ourselves in. He tries to make his way over the pillar. Duckwing gonna shut him down. He's gonna sit back in his own end zone, let it reset just a little bit, but he's gonna make the run for it. Anti-Jedi trying to chase him. So finally, some hands are put on him, and Anti-Jedi is able to go ahead and get the ball and make the run back over to the blue side for another opportunity to try and get on the board here in the game, and they do finally putting one on, but still down 2 goals.
Okay, it looks like, I mean, you're down, but it's a little, any given Sunday, as they say, trying to make something happen here. Anti-Jedi getting a cross through with the ball, but the blue team surge forward once again, cross through the pillars. The air comes out. The scythe has been problems for the blue team here. Very interesting positioning from Big P to put himself on the wall as well to get a lot of those scythe nairs. They end up putting you through a lot of hit stuns, so it makes sense to try to go for those, force a fumble and then get some forward movement here. Duckwing surging forward once again, doesn't find a way through the pocket, trying to get through the defense of the red team. Will put 3 into the goal now as they set up a wall and they cross over with Ant and Big P looking to create some space. Seraph missing the nair there. No pickup from the ball. Looks like Duckwing's the only one disarmed enough. And now ZZ with a great position there right above the goal, picks up the brawl ball, but that's going to be an end sig to close out that stop.
The central kid of that Loki is just being so effective. I mean, it's not as effective as it was in game number 1, but we're definitely seeing it still shining true here as we see trying to get some pressure over on blue side, but no, Duckwing finding his stride a little more this game, being able to make his way over to the left side. Anti-Jedi, though, trying to keep it safe, trying to stay out of harm's way. Duckwing with the strip, taking it back over to the left side, but right back. It's the battle of the runners right now as they keep taking the ball back and forth from each other. And Anti-Jedi is going to find his way to the end zone and put them within 1 goal of tying this up.
Forward tilt side, like coming out from Ant there. And I mean, we haven't seen a lot of acts. I feel like ZZ's been the one that's, trying to cash in the goal. So it's interesting to pick the Bryn there. But as I say that, it's going to be 3 scores once again. Anti-Jedi, that blue team getting caught up a little bit too much, trying to contend with the Lord Vrack, or sorry, the what am I saying? The Ada from Cry and Big P's Loki.
A
ball reset. Okay.
Yeah, gonna go get the ball reset. I think he was trying to touch. Actually, no, he had that in his hand. He couldn't. Oh. Easy goal. That doesn't get much easier than that, and that puts them 1 goal away from tying this set. Which is kind of crazy after what we saw in game number 1, how dominating they were, how quickly they were able to score. It has just been a complete turnaround for blue team here to be able to contend with it. Anti-Jedi trying to buy some time. Cray trying to lay down some coverage from outside the pillars, still puts him in a great position to be able to catch anything coming back over. Anti-Jedi, ball back in hand. Oh, he has a route. PJ, he has a route. Can he get it?
Oh, it's so close, and we see the clearance there. That was so close. Especially if Big P was able to place that Loki side stick a little bit closer to a defender to try to get a clearance of the goal. I mean, little plays like that could be so big.
Absolutely, everything kind of matters, especially when things are this close. And we're getting down to the timer here, which is kind of important in this game mode, as we see 2 minutes and 35 seconds. We have not seen any golden goals yet today, but now we're in a position where we might be able to see one, because now the next goal wins this game. 2 minutes, 23 seconds left. What a comeback from a red team.
Ball getting set up as well, the NSIG as well, and now the blue team looking to create so much space on that center pillar, looking for the recovery there. The Nair comes out as well. Okay, the weapon pickup does come out as well, and it looks like the red team now, Anti, looking to surge forward to that goal, putting some fancy footwork on Duckwings, who is able to utilize that soft platform, obviously being able to drop through it. Oh my goodness, no way we get a score there. That was so close for the red team. Unable to get that cash in. As I say that, though, the footwork from Ant Jedi putting the team on their back in those offensive plays, especially that last goal, dodging through and making it happen. So clutch for the red team.
Absolutely. I was a little worried about him there. I was looking very one-sided, but the rally was true, and they came back. Now they're in a perfect position. They're up 2-0, in a great spot to knock this blue team out of today's tournament and move on. Anti-Jedi definitely stepped it up there towards the end. The footwork, the movement, all came into play, and we saw it convert into a win for them, as they're going to try and do it again.
The Nair comes out there as well, and a nice end light to boot, and it looks like Duckwings trying to make a run for it there. Won't find it. I'm really curious. Oh man, about the strategy to have the Thea not kind of be the runner in spots like that as well. It's curious, but it ends up working out a little bit here. Worked out a little bit in the last game, but I feel like the red team, is it just me, Slow-Mo? They feel like they have such a swagger about them in this set. Like the way that they're able to score these goals, it looks so good.
I mean, they are the defending 2025 Brawlball champions. They have definitely been here and done this before. Anti-Jedi, very well-known runner in North America. Definitely heard his name, seen his play a time or three, as he almost got another one in. No clearance yet, though. Okay, finally, Duckwing able to go ahead and get them a little bit of relief from that pressure, as now they're going to put it back over on red side as he tries to find his way back into the end zone. Oh, staying out of harm's way so far. The timer reset on just a little bit, but wasn't able to get it back up, as Anti-Jedi is going to be able to run away with the Brawlball.
Like they're looking to try to cash it in there, and that's going to be a score. Great dodge there, utilizing the dodge to get through another hitbox. So clean. And I mean, yeah, you're right, they've been here, they've done that, and the experience shows right now as the red team just look like hyper confident, very poised. I mean, they just look good, man.
Yeah, they're gonna throw the ball up here.
No way he gets his own pass. That is crazy business that he's almost able to get it again. Like, to be able to stall on the wall and then get the ball to toss back to him. So crazy.
He's going to get another opportunity here to try and score. Duckwing, though, is going to be able to clear it, get it over to the red side, and immediately it goes back the opposite way. You see Anti-Jedi trying to get a little flashy with it, mixing things up, trying to make these last couple goals look real good. Clear back over. Oh, can he get it?
Oh, nice! Nice goal from Duckwings there, using the dodge at the very last minute to avoid that sidelight and the weapon toss as well. Duckwings able to clear out some space there with the assistance of his teammate. That was so clean.
They needed it too.
Oh, no, not like this.
Puts him within one goal. Just needs to do it again. Can he get his team back on level footing here? Oh, shut down with the Nair. Duckwing immediately takes the ball back, but Anti-Jedi, and he doesn't have much contention. But as I say that, everybody is on top of him inside the end zone, and it's cleared out. We're going to go back to center pillar and set everything back up again as Duckwing makes a good run. And the signature for the Loki being able to shut it down, and it was very close, almost able to secure that goal.
Okay, the down air comes out as well. Ground pound, the boot, and it looks like the blue team get out of dodge in that very, very scary defensive bout there. Almost some tricky play from the red team, but Easy making a surge forward as well. Big side air to cover the space with the rocket lance. Gonna cash it in, doesn't get it to the down air instead.
Anti-Jedi staying out of the way of the blaster defense. Backing up, waiting for the Loki to clear it out. Big P gonna go ahead and get it done. And that puts them 2 goals away. And now also a 2-goal lead over this blue team. Oh, another opportunity.
I just surge forward here, almost makes it through.
Okay, Jedi. Oh, the dare connects. Ball is cleared. But I don't know.
Run to the other side from Duck Wings. Yeah, you saw that. I mean, it was a good try, but getting caught up there. But a big pass to the Big P. But a down sit comes out. So clutch from the Ada to clear out his face. Duck Wings now looking to create a offensive play there with the forward push there, but doesn't get their way in. Big P now with the ball. The mediator between the play. The ball runs through him and looking to create some space. Anti, I should say. Cross forward here. Does almost make it through again. The end light does come out to break it up.
Break it up indeed, as we have a perfect opportunity for a blue team to score, and they do. They go ahead and put another one on there and puts them within 1 goal away from tying this up, putting themselves back in a much better position. But as I say, that Anti-Jedi is already putting pressure over onto the right side. The Duckwing takes it right back. Okay, 2v1. You see, all right, he has a little relief now, but it doesn't matter because it's going to go ahead and get cleared back over. Anti-Jedi going underneath the pillar, going to catch his own pass.
Okay, the ball gets picked up here now, looking at surge forward once again. The weapon toss as well. For the dodge upward, the NSIG comes out. The second point, it looks, you see that it's a little bit of a stall from Ant to keep the ball out of the hands of the blue team, but also just continue to push the forward momentum. Oh. Very, very smart stuff. Looking to cash it in there, doesn't find the goal though.
He almost snuck away with it too, though.
The movement on these blaster, I mean, these might be some of the best blaster play I've seen, period, in Brawlhalla, with the way they're able to use it defensively. You have to be so precise when it comes down to these very close moments. And look at Big P in the 2v1, separating everybody now in a 2v1 for the red team. Can they squander? Do they squander? Yes, they do. Great defense from Ada there. Seraph putting up such a big defense. That was almost so clutch, as we saw Big P kind of isolate a 2v1 there, but they don't get a score in the end.
He was gonna try and reset. He was very damaged. Went ahead and took the dip underneath, bought them some time, but the time that it bought them was a tie Brawlball game. 2 goals left, 3 minutes, 42 seconds. Who's gonna get it done? Blue team could extend the set, keep their whole entire tournament dreams alive here, because we had another scoring opportunity in the end zone, but red team was able to shut it down. Is Anti-Jedi trying to make the run across. 2 back-to-back recoveries are going to knock the ball out of his hand, and now he's trying to set up yet again. Can he squeak through? No, yes he can. Holy!
It's crazy. I mean, they're just putting so much into this now, especially when you're trying to just hold on for dear life to this set. And I mean, you got to give props to the blue team. They are putting up a great defense. They have an offensive front now. But then they come back from, I believe they were down 4-1, right? Or 1-4?
3-1. 3-1, I believe.
3-1, yeah. She's so close.
All right, you're going to come back over, try and take the lead. Still has possession. Team's not able to get set up. Oh no, it was so close, PJ. They almost had the lead, had it tied up right there.
Oh, looks so close to trying to catch that one in, but it looks like Duckwings crosses through the defense of the red team, avoiding that spear and nair as well, but eventually does fall and lose their stock out there.
Okay. Good. I love the running against the pillar, trying to bait everything out. Wait for that perfect opportunity. Didn't work out that time though, as Duckwing's able to go ahead and get the ball back. But now he's 3v1. I don't see a whole lot coming from this, especially with the Loki sending his help out of contestant there. To try and set back over on the right side. Big unarmed recovery from Anti-Jedi. That would have been crazy if he would have scored just the solo unarmed recovery into goal.
Okay, another big swap there. Looks like we're going to go for a ball reset there, especially as you see a power play potentially building up for the red team. And that runs the ball to his side, and looks like the red team are going to look for resets here completely. Yeah, so they all reset their damage. You see that in the top right. Very, very smart stuff. Resetting all the damage.
Trying to smooth and groove and get in there. Duck wing. Looks out runner versus runner here. Ooh, nice dodge. Can he stay out of harm's way? And he does. Now we indeed do have a tied game with 1:15 left. We could see our first golden goal, PJ.
Oh my goodness, it's getting so close, especially down to the wire there. The Brawlball does get sent away. And with the, I mean, this is like a very, very true, like, just bout. And especially, it's kind of interesting. We might see a golden goal in game 3, where one team would win the set, another would just force game 4.
Exactly. Very, very high stakes on the table right now. Is wait a second. Oh no, it gets knocked out, but I think he might score. Oh, they're able to clear it. Big P able to get his hands on the ball. Oh, not just clear. We're going to pass it over to our teammate. Anti-Jedi going to try and make a run off of a very, very, very damaged stock as he gets slapped out of the play. Duck wing gets caught with a neutral air. Anti-Jedi backing up. We're going to pass it over to Big P. Big P trying to win it for his team. Can he get it? No, the side air off of. But wait, he still has the ball. It's still going. It was so close, PJ.
And with 12 seconds left, I wonder if you just play. No, you don't. You deny the golden goal, and the blue team rally together and win the game. They force game 4.
That's crazy. I mean, I thought it was over.
Me too.
I mean, I thought the set was over. I thought we were moving on, but no. Blue team said absolutely not, putting their foot down. A great comeback, great rally, and it turned into a dub. Congratulations for them to be able to turn things around there as we get settled in for game number 4, PJ.
We get settled into a game 4, indeed. And I mean, this feels like the closest the set's ever been. Obviously, the first game was a wash. The second game, red team kind of came back into their own. Now, I feel like the blue team definitely have a chance to eliminate the reigning champions of Brawlball. Looks like the red team will surge forward there, try to make a stake for, or a run for that goal, but won't find a way into it.
Be one heck of a comeback if they could go ahead and convert these next 2 games. But this looks like a good start here is the early pressure being put on by blue team as they're able to go ahead and get into the end zone. But Anti-Jedi trying to have a hard time picking up the ball, and he got it. Be able to avoid all the shenanigans over there, be able to confirm that goal, and that puts them up a very early 1 goal up, 30 seconds into game number 4.
Okay, we get a little bit of a cross through from Duck Wings, who will try to keep the Brawlball on the red team side, but we force a fumble with that D-Light. That's an illegal tackle, man. D-Lighting into somebody, like sliding into their shins with cleats on, man. Brawlball is ruthless.
Yeah, I know Brawlball is ruthless.
But it's crazy. It forces a fumble. That would make me fumble too. The ball's going to go back to the center stage now. Anti picking up the Brawlball, looking to create some defense in the blue team. Now, big split up there from the Ada with that nair on the spear. Of course, you can't cross through the pillar if it's not your team's colors. And Anti looking to siege forward now. Here we go. Oh, can we make it in? Yes, we do. Looking so smooth with it. But also, you have to give credit to the game plan of putting Big P just throwing out hitboxes so you can't hang out near the pillar as the blue team because you'll get caught by hitbox. And then on the other side of things, you have Cry just causing so many problems with those hitboxes on the Ada, throwing out the signatures, creating as much space as possible, and allowing the fancy footwork, that movement from Anti-Jedi to really shine.
Absolutely. Oh, can he make it? Can he make it? No, not able to even get the timer started as Anti-Jedi waiting on his teammates to be able to come back down to earth here. Oh, he got stripped away. Like Wing all alone. Avoids the weapon throw. That's going to be a goal, and that puts him within 1.
It all comes down to these moments where you're able to just create a bit of a lead, but you come back. And it looks like now the blue team with a little bit of a rally. This is exactly what you needed to see in the last game. And speaking of rallies, the blue team now with a clear shot at the goal. 3 red team members holding on. Duck Wings holding onto the ball, but Anti does force the fumble off of Duck Wings, and Anti is going to cross through his own pillar now in a 1v1 versus Seraph. Seraph having to be the guardian angel of their team. The Nair does come out as well. The side sig as well. and it is looking closer and closer. The ball getting over to the red team's goal. It looks like Ducklings getting half the charge there to cash in that goal. The ball still on the red team side of it all. The weapon tosses to force the fumbles. Ducklings somehow holding on to the ball still. The ball still on their side and having the ball. Looks like he's going to go for a reset. No, trying to get back to underneath the stage. No team save, obviously, as there's no team damage, of course.
Of course. Duckwing getting shut down. Anti-Jedi. Looked like he was going to have a good little run there, but he able to turn it around. Wait a second. He's got room. He has all kinds of room, and he has another goal on the scoreboard for their team, and it feels like deja vu, PJ, because we're right back to the 3-1 scoreline with blue team being on the threshold of being eliminated.
Man, I mean, just back against the wall, you have to make a Hail Mary play happen. But it looked, you can't really do a Hail Mary if you're forced on defense. If you keep the ball out of the team that needs to make the comeback happen, that's what's going to happen.
Oh my goodness, it's starting to look very dire for blue team now, as red team is 1 goal away, and it would have to be one heck of a blunder to fumble such a dominating lead, as we're seeing another pressure push over onto the right side. Oh, nice job keeping the ball in play there from Cray. The neutral sig comes out. Blue team stays out of the way of it. Duckwing slowing things down, but anti-Jedi, ball in hand and making the run. Can he get in?
Oh my goodness. Oh, Big P clearing the goal with a side sig on the Loki, and the Eternal Brawlball champions will not be denied of a spot in the top 3.
Very, very exciting set. Blue team, I mean, like you pointed out, we saw some signs of life. It's a little bit of a rally, able to go ahead and clutch that game, but it just wasn't enough to go the distance of the set, and that is going to put them out of Eternal Sports today. And we're going to be moving on. When I say we, I mean Anti-Jedi, Big P, and Cray.
All right. Well, it looks like we're going to be, the bracket is going to slowly move their way forward here in the elimination finals. We have big upsets happening in the winner side of things, because we have the seed 1 and seed 2 in the elimination side finals. The team you just saw will be facing down SKZTD and ANU. But before we get into the top 3 of the Eternal Sports Brawl Ball champion, we're going to go to a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with top 3.
Hey, Kaya, what's got you down?
I just lost a match. What did I do wrong?
Let's talk battle strategies. I'll bet my friend here has some advice.
Ah! Snake Eyes!
Give him the old 1-2.
Yeah!
Call your animal companion.
Thanks, Snake Eyes. Any more friends with good advice?
Ninjas are everywhere, Kaya. Isn't that right, Storm Shadow?
Oh, Storm Shadow!
Watch your feet. Don't blink. He slices and dices.
So many ways to win. And now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Animal companion!
Welcome back, everyone. It is Slow Motion. That is PJ over there, and it is going to be your top 3 coverage of your Eternal Sport Champion Brawl Ball tournament. I know I'm having a good time. I know PJ's been having a good time. Are you ready to get into it, brother?
Absolutely. We got a great match between Anu, ZTD, SK versus Pow Pow, Paw Pow, Cry, and Anti-Jedi, the reigning Brawlhalla champions, or the Brawl Ball champions, Eternal Sports Brawl Ball champions. Anti-Jedi, Big P, and Cry have been putting up a great effort. But the other team, the blue team, they did a good job versus Balloon Boy's team, Balloon Boy, Megd, and if I'm not mistaken, it was V. They do a great job there as well. But we have this. The winner of this will move on to face Team Hip Hip Hooray. I love that name, Megd, Balloon Boy.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Oh, Team Hip Hip Hooray. All right, we're getting into it. Game number 1. We've had two very exciting Brawl Ball sets so far in our top 4 coverage. And I don't think this one will disappoint. 2 teams we've seen before, and I am kind of interested to see how these 2 teams specifically match up against each other since we have not seen them yet. Oh, well, okay, there's a good indicator of how well, actually it's not, because things go back and forth so much in this game mode. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's so interesting because they have such a great game plan, but sometimes it could just all fall apart in a moment's notice. And, I mean, those little moments like that, man, you know, they kind of like a negative play. You don't want to give anything away to the enemy team for nothing. And goals like that versus the reigning Brawl Ball champions, maybe costly mistakes you can't really afford in a match like this.
Oh, I completely agree. Oh, nice clear. Gonna give them a little pressure. The toss is gonna come out. Teammate there to help them, and that is gonna be a quick retort and a tie-up of this Brawl Ball game.
Very important there from the blue team, momentum-wise, to just find their way back into the game here. It looks like a Brawl Ball is gonna be picked up from SK, sporting the Lord of Rax pick here. Looking for that D-Light to kind of slide and maybe pick up a fumble there. Gets a D-Light into an immediate weapon pick up there. That's a true combo. You know, D-Light, unarmed D-Light is one of the best combo starters in the entire game. It's so good you can D-Light someone with the ball and catch the fumble before they're able to act. Just a classic Brawlhalla moment there. And we're going to see Anti, speaking of which, classic play, able to slip through the red team, having such great support at stalling players out in center stage. And you just give Ant a little bit of time, and as soon as he's able to break the pillar, if you're not getting close to hitting your own pillar, he's making it in every time.
Oh, absolutely. Speaking of trying to get in every time, SK trying to keep things tied up here is the pressure still being put, but a huge run from Anti-Jedi, and he can go ahead and do it. He can go ahead and do a whole celebration dance over there. He had plenty of time. Easy goal, puts him up a 2-1 really early. We're only 2 minutes in.
Yeah, I mean, 3-1 scoreline here for red team. I mean, they are just looking, once again, been here, done that, confidence, poise. The veterans will often win in the biggest of moments.
For sure. Shut down, taking the ball back. SK gonna try and get over this pillar. He does. Wait, he's in the end zone. Big, huge clear, getting it out of there. Anti-Jedi trying to catch it on the bottom. SK is gonna dip through everybody. Still has the ball, bounces it off, catches his own rebound as he gets sared off into the sunset, but puts him in a pretty good position to try and put hands on Anti-Jedi. Stays out of the way. Almost had another goal, but no, it's gonna go over the way of the blue team as they're gonna step in and put them within 1 of tying this up. We've got a Brawl Ball game.
So smart to me. I mean, like, the ability to kind of break through and then also, like, not rush it and allow, like, really make sure, like, okay, my support is covering me. I'm not going to rush in and, like, get hit by a weapon toss. Like, I'm going to wait for one of my teammates to hit a move, and then I'm going to run over to the goal. Those are, like, little moments and little optimizations that kind of show the poise of a team like this. You don't just have someone that's trying to be Superman scoring all the goals without any support. You know, there's a lot of team synergy and a lot of trust between teammates.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're not going to make it to this point without that synergy. There's so much technicality in this game mode, so much strategy. Oh, Anti-Jedi going to run it over, try and stay out of the way. We got SK over there hitting an armed runner attack. And going to bring it back over, stays out of the way of the weapon throw. But that Loki is going to shut it down. Ball still on the ground, and it gets picked up and scored, and we got a tie ball game.
Yeah, I mean, playing such a great runner offense here is Anu with his Bryn pick. And, like, there to create some space between. Anti-Jedi in a great power position here. Holding this pillar, hasn't been hit. Finally does drop the ball in the fumble there, but does cross through, almost having enough time to dodge through. If you dodge through the end like there, that's a goal, but maybe not having a dodge online, maybe just not being ready to pull the trigger. That's going to be a big miss. The defensive blunder from the side of Cry, who misses the down sig. A little bit of a dead zone there on that Ada down sig on the blasters, and that is a common pain point for all Ada players, no matter the game mode, no matter the format. That dead zone right there.
150% for sure. Anti-Jedi trying to bring it over. They are now finding themselves in a position where they are down a goal. It's so, it's so weird just how quick the tides can turn, because it was so dominated by red team coming out into the beginning of this game. Oh my goodness, he got denied at the very last possible microsecond of scoring that goal. Big clear from ZD. Oh, can he get it? SK dipping back in. Ball still in play.
Out the goal.
Still in play. Oh no,
wow.
running away.
No, run for it. Now run for it. Now run for it. Dodges. No, the double weapon tosses. Just enough of time. Trying to go for a big play there is Big P, but he's unable to cash it in there, and the pillar's going to stop him from making another rally as well. And it looks like SK is going to need to cycle through their stock relatively quickly here. They're going to be rendered quite useless, but it'd be SK the one to run over the ball to the red team side, but then gets KO'd out very quickly.
Very quickly indeed. Okay, SK going to pick it back up. Recovery from the guitars, gonna strip the ball back over to the red team. Okay, we got the 1v1 situation. What, are you kidding me right now? He's insane, PJ.
We're seeing greatness, man. What can you say?
I mean,
how do you compete? How do you?
I thought MagD was him. What happened? Who's the better runner?
We're probably gonna see soon. Oh,
are we? Because blue team went ahead and took the dub there as they go up 1-0 in this elimination final set, a 5-4 victory.
That's a big win. I mean, obviously, any win you can get over the reigning Eternal Sports Brawlball champions of 2025 is going to be a good win. That is incredibly close. I mean, that is going to be a big opportunity to get a big upset here. I mean, it's a big upset in sense of, obviously they're reigning champs, but this is seed number 2. They are very poised and capable of doing it right
Yes, now. Absolutely. I do think no matter what the outcome of the set is, we are in for one heck of a battle as we get settled in for game number 2. Blue team with a 1-0 advantage as the defending champions try to settle things back up.
Sunlight there. Big pick up there. We're going to see an attempt to try to run it back is SK now, who has a 1v1 situation there, but the red team very quickly surge forward and find a great position defensively underneath that pillar. Obviously, the blue team can't cross through, but the red team can still throw out hitboxes. Nice recovery off the top to find the KO. We have a bit of a power play here for the next 3 seconds, and Anti-Jedi is going to take the time to create some space now. And there comes out from Big P. Anti-Jedi getting crossed up, though, and SK with a run for it. Cry now in a 1v1. It's all up to him. It's all up to the Mandalorian GC downtick, but SK picks up the ball anyway and scores the goal, and that's another lead for the blue team, who are already up 1-0 in the set. Now with an opportunity to potentially go up 2-0. That's a big score for the blue team.
Absolutely. Keep that momentum going from one game to the next and continue the pressure as Anti-Jedi, though, is able to answer back and keep things tied up as we get in here, and that is all in the first minute of this Brawlball game.
Oh, SK almost making another steal of it all, but we're going to see the red team clearing the goal out there, which is, I mean, kind of proof that the blue team offense has been too much for the red team to deal with. The red team are very confident at holding the ball and kind of ushering it over to the blue team. They don't often reset the ball by tossing it off the stage. That's going to be a very interesting kind of change of mood for the red team. A little bit less confident here as the blue team, the high octane offense, the air raid offense from SK running it in once again, and Ain clears it all out. Ainu is so crazy. What an insane signature to just clear out the entire goal and get another score for SK. The blue team up 2 goals to 1. It was
looking a little rough for red team here as blue team is making really good work here as they continue on in game number 2. SK gonna bounce it off to himself. He catches the own pass, gets underneath the defenders. He's in the end zone. The timer is moving. He has clearance. He has it, and he has the goal.
Oh my
3-1. They're running away with it, PJ.
I mean, this is This is as good as it gets right now for the blue team. Anti trying to make a run for it there by getting caught on the pillar. The down air comes out. The very weak hitbox. The ball gets sent over, but it's going to get reset. Back to center stage and in a great position to pick it up there. Utilizing that experience. It does a clean cash in. No, not quite. The blue team hold back, and SK now with a break for it. Goes for the ball. Brawlball immediately tosses and resets. SK gets the weapon pick up, or the Brawlball pick up there, and is going to be able to defend with the help of Cry there. Holding on as much as they can. Another Brawlball pickup there. Looks to get the down air into the weapon, the Brawlball pickup, but it's just a lot of back and forth right now. No one really making a big run for it, but Anti-Jedi slips through the chaos and ends up getting it there.
And keeping the same thing we've seen so far, keeping it close, keeping it together, and now has them one away from tying it back up. And SK, though, is being an absolute danger for this red team, as he is able to get the push again. We're just going to bounce off the wall a little bit, tries to go ahead and flip his way on into the end zone. We get the clear from the red team. We're going to reset on the center pillar with Anti-Jedi getting the possession, getting caught with the side stick in the end zone. His blue team now has going back over. SK dupes everybody, breaking ankles. Can he get in? Ball's still there. He couldn't get both feet in the end zone though, PJ.
That's a big opportunity for the red team, just somehow not able to score. Sometimes you catch the ball, you celebrate, and before you know it, you drop the ball right before the end zone. Tell us all the time that big. Okay, it was a good try from the Loki to get a side stick out there, but that's gonna just clear out the goal. And then end up getting a reversal for it. But look, Anti-Jedi right now in a 2v1 with the fancy footwork, juking two of the blue team's defenders in the 1v1. ZTD and SK, ankles on the ground, nowhere to be seen. Laces tied. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. That's Anti-Jedi showing that he is one of the greatest runners to ever grace the Brawlball.
Ever grace the ball. No, we've seen some amazing gameplay so far today. SK.
Oh, SK!
There's another one.
He answers back with a juke of his own. More ankles on the court. Everyone's ACL is torn. We don't know where anyone is going. There's no more traction on the field. It's a rain game. It's a snow game. It's chaos here on the Brawlball court now as the blue team are 4-3 in goals. I can't believe it, man.
I mean, it is definitely one hell of a game here. It is a blue team trying to keep it tied back up. Anything is possible, but SK making it look so easy as he can't get his hands on the ball, though. Big P's going to go ahead and send it out and flying. And we're going to reset here in center field with SK getting his hands on it. Grace in the back. Anti-Jedi has a great run. That's going to be a goal right there. And we are all tied up 4 minutes, 50 seconds. And there is a lot riding here. Is the blue team trying to go up 2-0.
Sudden goal, here we go. Brawlball, center stage over to the red side. Anti holding onto his ball, crossing over to the blue team's base here. The blue team's goal. The recovery does come through. GCN line to put more of a hitbox. SK making a big run for it with that dash landing. Anti as well avoids the down tick. Now jumping over another signature. We clear the goal out and Anti clutches it out.
No way.
Once again, a great showing from Cry with 1,155 damage. 1355 from Big P, setting up all those big plays. You can clearly see who the runners are, the win conditions are by the damage numbers alone. Anti-Jedi and SK are trying to make it happen. Cry and Big P are trying to clear out the goal for Anti-Jedi. ZTD, Anu looking to keep people on the center of the court away from their runner, SK. There's two different strategies, one to clear the goal, one to keep them preoccupied center. But in the end, it goes down to a 1-1 scoreline here in Elimination Side Finals.
This is a big one here. This is going to decide the momentum going into our game number 4. Now guaranteed. Pushing it off. SK, ball in hand. We've seen time and time how dangerous he can be. We need to try and get it going early here for his team. As Anti-Jedi is going to go have free run and get an open goal here in the first 30 seconds.
Cool. I mean, Anti, once again, you know, these moments like this in these close games, it really does come down to sometimes just having a little bit more, ability to get those dodges in and just kind of put the team on your back. But in that situation, the red team not able to put up a wall in time. Big P not in position to clear out the goal, especially when two blue team members kind of hold that goal, literally stand in it. Really no chance for any fancy footwork from Anti.
Oh, see if we get fancy footwork here, though. No, he gets sent up to the blast zone. Okay. Has some time, has some room. No, Anti-Jedi is going to get his hands back on the ball, but blue team making a quick stand, shutting it down. SK, no, but the 3 members of blue team chasing down. And he get it done. He got the unarmed recovery, getting one out of the way, but now it's SK waiting for his teammates to catch up here. They cleared it out. He's got the goal, and we got a tie game.
Tie game indeed. 1-1, 8 minutes left on the clock as well. Here we go. Of the ball going over to SK, who dodges again. Dude, what am I? Dude, this is the craziest runner.
So
like the runners are just highlighted insanely in North America. I'm not sure how South America looked in terms of how skillful these runners are at making people literally lose their ankles. The Mandalorian gets mixed up there too, missing the down air. Now all of the red team members have to surge to their side, and the blue team in such a power position now as the Brawlball gets over to the blue team side, and then Light comes out and SK once again in 1v1 versus Frame. And that's going to be an attempt to mix up. Cry does get caught up there. SK with a dodge. A nice attempt there, but a whooping bit. A picked up again on the Brawlball. Not enough to cash it in, though. Big P charging the side kick off the stage. Anti-Jedi looking to re...
Oh. He's still in there. It was so close, and he almost had it back, but Anti-Jedi was able to go ahead and get the ball. And I mean, that pressure was building. They needed to relieve it somehow, some way. 2v1, he's got no help. SK shuts him down. Okay, gonna bring the ball back over. He's just 1v1. Weapon throw is gonna go ahead and keep his defender out of the way. Sends him down. Ball still in SK's hand. 3v3. Bounce off. Oh, through the pillar, and away it goes. Oh no, immediately shut down by Anti-Jedi. And he has a little, no, the respawn in was gonna go ahead and shut it down, but we've seen the footwork from him before. He might be able to go ahead and punch it on in there. The SK is gonna go ahead and get the drop, and off running he goes, and he gets another one. It's just automatic, second nature. Another goal for SK as they are pulling away from red team. Oh, you were just fine. All right, we're going to go ahead and spawn everybody back in. And now we got a 4 goals to 1 is Anti-Jedi. He's going to try and put one on here.
Oh, my. Oh, SK with a breakaway. Okay, I think I should be back now. Oh, Anti. Nice dodge, avoiding the side there as well. SK making their best attempt to take a position, assume the position of a goalie, but is unable. Dude, are we seeing a rally slow motion? Is this what all it takes?
I mean, we saw it last game for sure. See if we're going to be able to see it again.
No way! No way! Spikes the ball there. Wait, he's clear. He's clear. He just has to dodge. No. Oh, doesn't avoid the down sig that time. SK still, dude, Anti is cooking right now. Oh, and no, somehow, dude, you had one job, Cry, and Cry does cash in on his one job with that down signature. Will be clear space now. 3 of the blue team members in their base, in their goal, but Anti-Jedi wins the fumble war, gets the possession swapped over to the red team now, and they cash it in. A very, very clutch play from Cry. I mean, Cry obviously wants to hold that center stage and put a hitbox out, but there, Cry instead actually runs himself into the goal and hits the most crucial down sig to save this game.
Still has to save it though, as Anti-Jedi loads down sig. Gonna go ahead and knock the ball out of his hand. It's open now as it gets dropped down. Bottom pillar respawn. SK make it over. Oh, gets shut down immediately by Anti-Jedi. He throws it off the pillar, trying to reset back over. We're gonna set back over in our own end zone and try and let things set up here and let his teammates be able to reset their health. Oh, get caught in the neutral light from the lance on the top of the pillar is Anti-Jedi trying to find his way through. Blue team's doing a great job of shutting it down.
We see a signature attempt from Anu there to try to punish any red team members trying to pick up the brawl ball. We see a bit of a clear out now, and SK! Fancy footwork, a bit of a backdash to get himself back into the goal, charge it up, avoid a hitbox, dash right back in. The blue team up 2-1.
Yeah, looked very, very dominating that game. I mean, we saw a little bit of a rally come, a bit. Blue team, it was steady pace the entire game, goal after goal after goal, and we see them up 2-1 going into game number 4, and one game away from going back up and trying to get that rematch against Balloon Boy Meg.
Here we go. The red team maybe calling a bit of a timeout, bring the troops together, give a little pep talk, you know. I wonder what the Brawlball pep talk sound like. I'm sure it sounds
I do wonder what those comms sound like.
You were a baseball coach, so like how would you pep talk yourself here?
I coached kids.
3,
and
1.
they
so you just go 6-7 and then 6-7 and then you win or what?
Yeah.
It's like pretty nothing crazy, right?
Yeah, it's SK got caught by the neutral air. And the pressure building over there is finally being able to get it outside the pillar a little bit. SK is able to get the ball drop, get back into the zone. Is Anti-Jedi does have the ball, and he does have a little bit of a lane here. Blue team can catch up. They do. They shut it down, and we get it out of their own end zone and already pushed back over to the red side.
Oh, they almost make it in there as well. Okay, they don't in the end. A lot of light attacks coming out from the side of Cry. I feel like whenever a player with those blasters starts, using a lot of light attacks, I'm like, you're trying to be involved too much. Like, you're trying to pollute the noise, you know, clear the comms. It works out, though, somewhat for Cray, who's able to put out such a big hitbox sometimes. And it looks like Anti-Jedi is going to try to reset the Brawlball over to his side and makes a break for it now. It's going to be a 1v1 versus ZTD, but it looks like Anti-Jedi doesn't like what he sees and just throws the ball away. We go right back into the next play, though.
Oh, and Jedi made it happen there, and he does. And I think for the first time in a while, they are the first to strike.
Yeah, you know what? It's true. The blue team, the high octane offense, man. They're definitely the ones that want to score first. But red team, you know, slowly come back into the game. That's how they won their one game off the back of Anti making some crazy plays. We're gonna try do it once again here, avoiding so much, and it's so smart. Like that little play there, right? So Anti gets the brawl ball into the goal. It starts ticking up. Both blue team members throw out a reactionary signature. Big P counters with his, and Anti-Jedi dashes behind his own temmate while the signature's up, and then cashes in the goal. Like little optimizations like that. Exactly like that. He did it again. Exactly like that. He's so smart. It's so effective. And the red team now are up 3-0 for it.
I'm feeling game 5, PJ. I'm feeling it. Although
I want game 5 golden goal. I want it. I want all of it, man. I want all the cinema, man.
We actually had that in 2 sets yesterday during South America.
I'm
game
sure 10 minutes of brawl ball action, man. That's what it's all about.
I mean, it was action. SK though, ball in hand, trying to make his way over into the end zone, and he does a little back jump, and that gives them a little light of hope here as they finally get on the scoreboard, still being down 2 goals, however.
Okay, avoiding as much as they can. Avoids it there as well. Oh my goodness, SK cashes it in, and it's a little bit of a variation of the red team play. You know, instead of going for a dodge or a dash backwards, instead we see a dodge in place from SK, kind of showing the difference in reaction speed, maybe like the younger kind of aspect of this team. Were they able to go for something like that? The red team going for more of a confirmed play, something a little bit mechanically less dense. But we see SK there dodging not only the enemy signatures, but also his teammates. And we're going to see it just keeps working. It just keeps working. Run it up the middle. If the run game is working, just keep running it up the gullet, and that's exactly what the red team's doing. They're playing incredibly well right now.
Right back over. The red team just needs that 1 goal, and they need to do it before blue team gets any more momentum, because SK is finding success over here. Ball still in play. Who can get hands on it? Anti-Jedi gets stopped with the nair off of the spear. SK is going to pick up the ball in his own end zone. Still going to try and push. Gets caught with an arm side air, but Anti-Jedi with the dodge, the dip, and the weave gives him the game. And we're going to game number 5, PJ.
I wouldn't want it any other way. Seed number 1 and seed number 2, the Tort cohort. They are looking so good right now. Eternal Brawlball champions in 2025, looking to go for the repeat, the back-to-back, the 2-time. We're going to see if they're able to do it now, though. But Anu and SK and ZTD, I mean, they showed signs of life, but it just wasn't the same as we saw in game number 3, for example. Right. We're going to need to see form there, but I'm thinking this might be going to time. I'm thinking these teams might want to slow it down a little bit, but as I say that, SK looking to prove me wrong, chasing forward there, trying to get a big run play going here in his own right, but Red team putting up a pretty decent defense so far. Nice little bait from SK there, but the pillar will come into effect once again.
All right, that pillar, though, coming into effect right here is Anti-Jedi having to make his way over the top of it. But look, they cannot put hands on him. Finally, the down sig is going to find some success and knock Anti-Jedi off of the scoring attempt. The SK, unarmed recovery, is going to knock the ball out of his hand as well. Sayer from Anti-Jedi, he's being the best defender on the map right now with 2 ball strips back to back. SK, it's the battle of the runners again. As SK's running across the stage, ZD there with the spear, trying to clear him the path. Big ground pound comes out, ball drops, Anti-Jedi is back in possession.
All right, here we go. See a little bit of a stock exchange there. The brawl ball will move over. No, it won't actually. Okay, I thought I saw it. Maybe I'm kind of my vision going a little bit blurry here, getting caught in the heat of the moment. But no score so far. They're getting close to it. When you start seeing stock refreshes, that's a sign. Great weapon toss coming out there. No dodge coming out.
What a weapon throw! I don't think he saw it coming. I'm pretty sure he had the option. Okay. Oh, he missed the pass. That's out of the way of the Brin signature. Very nice. Anti-Jedi full running. Brin does catch, but cleared out again. The ball is just sitting there. It is a clear goal. A nice clear from a red team, and that is going to go ahead and give them the first strike of game number 5.
Recovery going high there. Avoiding is Anti, who's continuing. Oh, again, Anti! Almost puts on some movement there, but no dodge for the weapon toss. But the ball still over to the boot side. ZTD, other one looking to close in. SK does get the fumble, pick up a nice D-light there from his teammate to keep the ball on the red team side, but somehow, Anti wants to pick up that pass to himself off the pillar, but won't get it there. And still somehow ending up with a brawl ball at the end, though. Avoiding that end sig. Here we go now. A little bit of a chase, bouncing his head off the wall, getting a little bit of momentum there. Like a head hitter in Minecraft. We see an attempt from SK now trying to run it over to the red team. Will make it into the goal, but not quite enough. No teammate to put a hitbox out.
Okay, he's going to try to go ahead and get it. Make his way over. We're going to hang out on the pillar for just a hot minute, staying out of the way of all the defenders, still not being hit. Got the timer about halfway up until SK strips the ball and runs across the stage. Gets shut down again, and we're just in this back and forth. Anti-Jedi making the run. Nair's going to shut it down. He has his team with him now, but the recovery from underneath the pillar is going to clear the ball, and now it's blue team's turn again to try and get some offense running.
Oh my goodness. No, Ant getting go. Wait, he grabbed it through? You could do that? That was crazy, no? Is that allowed?
I mean, it's obviously allowed.
Ref, challenge the play. I'm throwing my red flag there. Burn the timeout. How do you do that? That was crazy. Great play from Ant. Setting up the ball right above the goal. Great play from his teammate as well. Big peek, creating that space on the low key.
Anti-Jedi waiting for that drop. He picks it up from underneath the pillar. It falls again. It's going to drop it again, and Anti-Jedi gets the recovery. Big P clearing it out. There's the signature. There's the clear, and he's got it. 3-0.
Dude, I just can't believe it. That and running himself into the pillar to make his hurt box as small as possible to avoid the blue team's defense, and then his teammate comes in and clears the goal and scores it. Cinema. I mean, the play calling right now, man. You got a West Coast offensive scheme right now. They are picking apart the blue team defense. I can't believe it.
Is being very effective. Anti-Jedi all the way at the bottom. He's going to go ahead and get a good, clean reset here. what an exciting game number 5 that red team is looking like they might just have it. Blue team having a very difficult time getting anything in the goal this game. The SK with another opportunity. Looks like a good opportunity as well. He gets all the way out, and now red team's had an opportunity to set up. The ball is still in play. Anti-Jedi got hands on it, but it's going to drop down and reset.
Cannot believe it. An SK crossing through there with a pass from Anu there, and that's going to be a score from SK. A little bit of fancy footwork. Sometimes you got to give it, you got to will it into existence. You got to run the ball and just make it happen.
Anti-Jedi getting stripped away. Oh no, he's going to take the outside route this time. Gets caught with the neutral air. SK, ball in hand. No help, though, as he runs into 2 red defenders. Anti-Jedi's got a little bit of a run here. If he can stay out of the way of the Bryn, he does.
Oh, the clearance from Big P!
Bryn was putting in work, but couldn't shut it down. A goal away from going to grand finals, PJ.
Dude, what are we watching? The same play keeps working. He can't keep getting away with this. It's been 9 of them in a row. Every single score for the last 9 of them have been the same play. Ant getting the first bit of progress there. Then a dash. No, I can't even explain it because Anti just puts the nail in the coffin. The dagger to end it all. Anti-Jedi, Cry, and the Big P, the Eternal Brawlball champions, will be moving into grand finals to stake their claim and try to go back-to-back.
All right, we're going to see the matchup. We're going to see the runner matchup between Meg D and Anti-Jedi. Take a look at these replays of how that game kind of played out. It was the red team show. I mean, that's literally just what it was. They dominated from start to finish. Blue team was having a hard time, setting up any good opportunities for scoring. And then when they did have the opportunities, obviously they were not able to convert many of those. Just the one that SK was able to sneak in with some of that fancy footwork that we saw. But that sets the stage. That sets us up. It's grand finals time, PJ. We're going to crown a champion.
I'm incredibly excited. That Balloon Boy.
I'm incredibly excited.
I'm just trying to like temper my energy because I know this is it right here. I have to save it all for what's gonna happen. We got Balloon Boy loading into the game, getting ready to go. Getting those oranges handed out by a kind mother that's bringing it. In the halftime, getting their vitamin C back, trying to get it all together here, and we're gonna be getting into this now with Team Hip Hip Hooray versus Team Tort Cohort, the reigning champions versus the up and comers.
So, I mean, this is actually kind of interesting. You have Meg D, Bloom Boy, and V. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but if Meg D's team can win this would be Meg D's first official gold medal.
Could be.
I mean, somebody might want to do the check on that, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, this would be his first official win. So Meg D's got maybe a little bit on the line here.
We're gonna have to see. I mean, Anti-Jedi is goated, but again, this is a run back. This is a run back for winter semifinal. So, they have played each other before. They know what's up. They know what could happen. We'll have to see them.
All right. Well, we didn't get to watch that game. We are gonna watch it here as these players are all getting ready. We're waiting on the Big P to make his way in here. And he is locked in on that signature load as we get ready to move things forward here and get ready for game number 1 of your grand finals. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
We go into grand finals. The Eternal Brawlball champions looking to get a back-to-back. Balloon Boy, hip hip hooray, man. They're trying to make it happen right now. They're trying to get a hip hip hooray for themselves and win a championship. We'll have to see it here.
We are going to see it here one way or another. We'll go ahead. I'm sure everybody is aware, but I'll go ahead and let anyone know in case you don't. This is a double elimination tournament. Red team is fighting from elimination side. They will have to win 2 best of 5 sets to be declared the winner of today's tournament. And meanwhile, Meg D, V, and Bloom Boy of the blue team will only have to win 1 best of 5 set.
Okay, McD, I mean, already putting on some fancy footwork once again and getting his way in there.
I mean, you have to. You're up against the Brawlball 2025 champions. You're having a hard time getting into the end zone. We're going to see how this fancy footwork from Anti-Jedi is going to look against this blue defense.
It's a break for it. Okay.
You do have B. You do have Balloon Boy waiting in this end zone. A little bit different than what you had last game.
And we see all the blasters from the blue team. I mean, this looks like an impenetrable wall so far for both the red team and the blue team, as the blasters have been a big part. We're going to see a stock reset, and Anti is going to hold on to the ball here. He realizes his teammate's going to be resetting his damage there.
All right, McD going to go ahead and do the same as we're getting into about 1:30, and nobody's made it into an end zone yet. Anti looks like the first real opportunity at a scoring chance. It is blundered as Megdi takes possession back and heads his way across the stage, getting in the end zone, getting shut down by the red team's defense.
Oh, Anti looking to tap it in there, and we see Big P setting up the screen with the side sig, and it works again. The same play. They can't keep getting away with it. It's been going on the entire tournament long. It's the same play. Big P with 2 side sigs and Anti walking in the goal.
Here's another opportunity. Way an easy, uncontested goal. Did that all by himself. He don't need no help, and that puts him up 2-0. Jedi, ball back in hand, trying to make his way over across the stage. Meg D fighting an arm, looking for an opportunity to pick up that drop ball. The Anti-Jedi, some fancy footwork, the big haymaker coming and going to go ahead and clear it out. And that puts red team up 3-0. They found their stride, PJ.
Yeah, I mean, stride indeed. Anti, Big P, they just put up a crazy... I mean, it looks like it's a 2-man show. I mean, obviously, I think Crazy doing a great job at kind of being that, like, stopgap from the red team so that the ball never really gets over to their side. But, oh, my, Meg D, dude, what that I just watched. The movement from Meg D. That's the return, man. That's what it's all about. That was crazy.
Okay, trying to get his way over. Stuck on the center pillar. There we go. Recovery off the guitars is going to go ahead and clear the way. Anti-Jedi getting the ball stripped right on the 50-yard line. But now it's wide. It's open. Can he get in? No. Bloom Boy going to have his chance here. Going to lob it up to Meg D. Now we're going to try and set up B, trying to get in a position to clear it out. But he can't even get there before the ball is already over in his own end zone.
It's this, dude.
It just worked. It just works.
It's belt to you know what. That's what I'm calling that combo, man. That's just belt to brawler,
belt
man.
booty.
That's what it is.
Belt to booty.
Dude, that's belt to brawler, man. The side sig just completely clearing the... Oh, it's again. How do they keep getting set up? We gotta break them apart. We cannot let them set up like that every single time. It's getting too much.
They did shut down that time, but wait a second. The huge pass. He stays out of the way. Let him go. But the side sig just at the very last second, shutting it down.
So clutch, man. And he was able to dodge that out. Versus 3 would have been an incredible way to close out this game, number 1. But Anti looking to put on a clinic of his own on the offense here. P getting put into the power position with that side sig. With your back to the pillar, you can just throw out those side sigs.
Man, it's working. It's getting the job done. Get in. No, it literally just stripped out of his hands, ripped from his possession by Anti-Jedi. Ball's going to respawn now. Meg D's going to get the drop. Let his team set back up. Can he get in? He's trying. Anti-Jedi with unarmed recoveries. Blocking the path. Cray with the Sayer blocking the path. Meg D still holding on. 30 seconds left on the possession. Anti-Jedi gets the ball, runs it away, and sets it back up on the bottom.
Doesn't even look particularly close in this game. The only score for the blue team has been Meg D putting on some fancy footwork, but the red team now, I mean, once again holding on, and they have the time to their advantage too. I mean, they talk about that. You could easily run the clock out if you need to.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we saw cases of that yesterday. where the team would have an advantage. Be a little bit of time left, they would definitely try and run that clock down to avoid a tie, but no tie to be seen as red team putting on a dominating performance in game number 1, shaking the heads of Meg D, Bloom Boy, and V.
Maybe a bit of classic, like it's rest versus rust. You get a bit of a rest, you wait for the 2 sets to happen. Sometimes the rest is what you need. Heal those muscles back out, go out on the field, put up a great performance. Other side of it is the rust, man. It's very possible that you could definitely falter in those situations, but we get into it now. Maybe the blue team a little bit more awake, shaking off a little bit of that rest or that rust. The red team now just looks so confident, man.
I mean, as they should be. I mean, they played amazingly. They can keep that momentum going. Blue team is going to have a very difficult time. Meg D not able to get in there. I mean, now that I think about game number 1, I mean, there wasn't really many scoring opportunities for blue team. They converted on the 1, but they just could not get to anything in the end zone. They could not get the opportunities. As we see V going to go ahead and clear it out of their end zone. Anti-Jedi is going to get the drop, though, as he tries to sneak his way in between 2 defenders and gets caught in the crossfire.
What? Meg D, what was that animation? I don't think I've ever seen that before. He went into free fall. Did you see that? Am I crazy?
There's a little bit of, there's sometimes some spectator issues in this game mode. If you see things that are kind of wonky, it just kind of is.
Yeah, I was like, dude, is that a new thing? Like, did he get tackled or something? Like he's down by contact or what? That was crazy, but nonetheless. We get right back into it. The Nair comes out. Bloom Boy as well. You see D-Light attempt.
Oh, 2v1.
Another. Dude, this is not working. The red team are reading through this.
Yeah, absolutely. But they have not found success on their end yet either. The pressure mostly staying on their side, and we're seeing a Meg D get the score, and that is going to give them the first lead. No, they struck first in game number 1. So gives them a lead here in game number 2. See if they're going to be able to extend that, or if Anti-Jedi is going to start showing us that fancy footwork and making those goals start piling up. Almost. No, big side sig coming through. Meg D going to take his way back over to the left side. Ball's going to go ahead and drop. We're going to reset on the center pillar. Meg D, getting pushed by Big P, not letting him come back up. Ball is still in limbo underneath the stage, but Anti-Jedi comes off with the possession, making his way over. Meg D right there to shut it down.
Oh, almost getting the cash in. The side stick will come out instead, though. I almost denying the cash in, I should say, the goal, but there. Again, dude, why is it? How did they keep getting away with it, man?
Because what's
going on?
It's a tech.
It's a tech. What are we calling that play?
I don't know. I'm gonna let you come up with the name of it, or maybe we should let blue team come up with the name of it after it has worked against them so many times over and over and over again. Either way, it needs to be patented. It needs to be copywritten because it is getting the job done. Okay.
Oh, again, they're trying to set it up again. Loki makes his way through, puts himself in a power position. Finally gets swatted away though. Another Nair coming out. Great defense from Balloon Boy. We see the weapon, the Brawlball toss, but Ant still picks it up anyway.
And he's going to go ahead and reset underneath the stage. So he's going to get his own. He's hoping maybe somebody's sent it over. But if you see, there's just a 2v1 battle going on between Big P, Cray, and V over there. As the ball is reset, Meg D all by his lonesome. V coming in to try and get the red members out of there, but ball is going to be dropped again on the 50-yard line with Anti-Jedi going to go ahead and get the clear. Big P got the ball in hand, but all 3 defenders right there in his face. There's nowhere he can go. There's nothing he can do except get Pogo down to the bottom. V going to toss off top of the pillar. Anti-Jedi going to bring it back across the right side. The Balloon Boy's right there, just swinging that spear. Cannot put hands. Finally, the recovery is going to connect, but Anti-Jedi still has the ball. Timer's up, and the goal is scored. 2-1, PJ.
It's slow. It's a little bit less of a steamroll from the red team, but their game plan continues to be absolutely insane, man. It's so difficult.
It is working. It is working in spades, and it's really kind of interesting to me that even at a team of, these are Brawlhalla Brawlhalla professional, Bloom Boy, Meg D, V, some of the best to ever play the game, and they're having a hard time adjusting to this, what seems like a very simple tech. Meg D finally. There we go. We're going to tie it back up.
Here we go. This is going to be it's a tie game, you know, and like I wonder like for these teams who benefits from the game going out longer, like slowing it down a little bit, or like the set kind of playing out longer as well. Like who will have the stamina? Obviously, the red team have been playing so much, and it's somewhat kind of tricking them out there. You saw that from Balloon Boy, the D light into the side light as well, or I don't know if it was V or Balloon Boy that set it up, kind of trapping someone, and Megdi just able to pick it up there, and he's going to intercept that toss.
You see blue team having a lead. First time they've had one this late into a game, I'll say, is Meg D almost had an opportunity for another one, but we're seeing it. Even in this first 5 minutes of this game number 2, the scoring opportunities are being presented. They're being carved out. They're being made. And when you have more opportunities to score, I know it sounds crazy, but you score more.
Very real. Here we go.
Only facts, BJ.
Only facts. I mean, that's the coach perspective we need to see on these eternal sports moments, man. I'm telling you, 4-3 now. Meg D, ball in hand.
Back things up just a little bit. Immediately, anti-Jedi. Trying to make it over the pillar. Bloom Boy with a well-placed down air is going to knock the ball out of his possession. Meg D kind of moving groove across the center platform. He gets the ball back, avoids any of the damage coming across the pillar, still has the ball, but the side sig from the Loki is going to be enough to get him out of here. Big P clearing the road, but the Triple B bringing things back across. He does have a first time he has tried to run, and he is going to go ahead and be successful in that as he ties up the set 2-2 in Grants.
You love to see that, the power play, clearing his own goal. He's saying, you know what? Gonna just put caution to the wind, rush forward. The goal will be open. I'm going to go and do it myself. I'm gonna cash it in for the team. And you'd love to see little plays like that. That means so much in taking these games. Meg D, Balloon Boy V on the board.
Very nice, very nice. All right, we do have a set here. Little more of a hill to climb if you are red team. Blue team now 2 games away from being the Eternal Sports Brawlball champions of 2026. Swap with the side air. Anti-Jedi. Good little opportunity here. He's going to head to the outside. B coming through. Big sweep with the side sig. Clearing the path, clearing the way. Looking for another one to get Meg D into the end zone. He does. He clears it again. Meg D's there. And there we go. We're seeing the blue team use some of that side sig action of their own.
The adaptation, man. Dude, you know, when the talent is able to kind of be like, wait a minute, that play looks kind of broken. Let me try that play, and it just works out. That's when you know, oh my goodness.
Bro.
V is the best human flashbang I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I'm telling you, like, V, like, is if you ever played Call of Duty Zombies, man, like just able to just kind of like, boom, I'm the monkey bomb, and you now all run after me now. Like, it is so crazy, the ability to just flashbang the entire field and allow Megdi to finesse a goal out, man.
Wait. Nice dodge and pickup from Anti-Jedi, but Balloon Boy is going to get the ball back to his knee. He's going to go back into the safety zone. He's going to go ahead and reset here a little bit, but Anti-Jedi is putting pressure on him. He said, you're not going to get a free pass on my watch. Meg D is going to go ahead and get the recovery off of that. Okay, he's going to be able to pick it up. Anti-Jedi can't get over. Yes, he does. Ball in hand, 50-yard line. He's pushing over. The pushback from Blue Team. The Sair from Balloon Boy. Meg D with possession. Balloon Boy just keeping everybody off of his teammate there. Meg D trying to find the perfect opportunity. The big, huge recovery is going to give him a lot of space there. Ooh, nice job for the Big P. Going to go ahead and send the ball back into his teammate's hands. Reset in center stage. And which runner is going to get over to it? It's going to be Meg D.
Meg D still has the ball, though. I mean, crazy. We're going to see an attempt to kind of, if Meg D was somehow able to pick up that fumble there, it'll spawn right over the top.
Oh, Trey put it down. The side stick gets interrupted, or that would have been a goal. He's going to get a spawn back into the obviously. It's completely in the perfect position to be able to try and put something on this ball, but Meg bouncing, moving, grooving. Trey going to go ahead and strip it out, take it in the opposite direction. We got Anti-Jedi go ahead and staying on the blasters, clearing the way, swapping it up, and putting the score on the board. Cray looks like he's, at least for now, going to be running a little bit.
2 scores to 1. Cray getting involved. I mean, you got to pull out all the punch. You know, pull out all the stops. You got to make something happen here. Both teams are going to be employing everybody to get as many goals as possible.
throw that's just going to be a little high. It's going to be a reset in the middle. Bloomboy backing up, waiting for that weapon drop. The Nair is going to get dodged through. Anti-Jedi trying to put his feet in there. Oh, it gets clear, and the ball does drop out of play. It's back in center field. Meg D with possession. No, I take that back. Big P is going to mix things up, but Meg D is going to grab it over the top of his own pillar, bring it back over to the red side. But they are right there to shut it down as we now transverse back over. Well, no, we're going back over to the left side. A lot of back and forth here in this game.
There we go. 6 minutes left in this game too, so we're not even thinking about a golden goal anytime soon. Meg D going to be clearing the ball out there, actually baiting down a reset of stocks here, and it looks like, I mean, it's a good attempt. I definitely feel like if you're going to have anybody run the ball that's not going to be anti, you're going to want it to be on try, because Big P is just so good at putting on good boxes, man.
Yeah,
that low-key significant, you got to have it.
Yeah, you have to keep Big. He has a very, very important role, and he has to stay in that. It takes away a lot of their defense and offense capabilities if they take that low signature kid out of the equation. Ooh, that was a good Sair, yeah. Back in position though. Big P gets caught with the recovery coming over the pillar. It's going to be easy for Big P. Another Nair is going to knock the ball loose. Anti-Jedi now has his opportunity to come over and tie this up. Can he find a way to get in? Oh, he gets it back. No, ball breaks free.
Oh, the red team swarm over though, and somehow Anti keeps the ball, but I don't think he's going to be able to make it back. And we're going to let the ball reset.
This is a nice effort though. Okay, Hero with the push. Shut down, but that side sig, and there it goes. It's worked again. 2-2 in this game number 3.
It's very, very close right now. Red team having 2 players find their way into that end zone. You see Anti looking to jump high and try to make that play to kind of stall out time so that you're still making progress towards the blue team's goal, but you're also allowing your teammates time to kind of set themselves up in those power positions. Now Meg D going to control the ball, getting the weapon clear as well. Meg D looking to pick up the weapon, doesn't. Instead, it's going to spawn back to center stage. Meg D now with a chase now, but that's going to be an easy swat away from Craig, who's hit 4 spear nairs in a row. Anti will stall out the ball a little bit here.
Yeah, got to regroup here a little bit. A lot on the line. They need the lead in this set. Oop, unarmed recovery. He's going to try and make the run here. Anti-Jedi has the blasters in hand, catches Bloomboy with the D-Light. Going to get in the end zone. Can he stay? Can he score? No. Meg D takes it, runs it, clears it, and now the pressure is immediately back over on the left side. Big P going to clear it. Nice pass. Bloomboy's going to be there to set up defense, though, but it's not going to be enough as Anti-Jedi is going to go ahead and put them in the lead.
I mean, just a game of inches right now. I mean, it's so close. Only being down 1 score, these teams are really fighting to get. They're really having to earn their goals. Speaking of which, Anti almost having a completely free one there. Still in their court. Side sig comes out, and that's going to be a nice and easy one. Side sig, cash it in.
All right, they're starting to find rhythm with that play again, which is really kind of interesting because blue team was doing such a good job of adapting to it, even adopting the style and scoring with it, winning a game, dominating a game. And now the momentum is going back towards the red team as they are being a little more methodical here, but still finding success again. Anti-Jedi, ball in hand, cannot get over that pillar. It is just a blue wall standing in his way from success.
Okay, the ball. Okay, here we go. Going for the big down signature there. Weapon toss as well. Recovery. Big pick up here and looking to clear out some space, but Anti the one with his weapon. That's like one of the first times we've seen Anti with a weapon the entire set or even tournament, but Balloon Boy ends up getting the KO out with that down signature. Getting a reset there, and Light comes out as well. The Brawlball getting set over the red team. And the red team with a lead, I mean, they know what to do right now. They're stalling out the clock. They know they can just win like that.
I mean, that's kind of, I mean, that would be my game plan at the moment. Just still try and score, but do it as safely as possible. Keep the defense in place. Keep people in position, but still almost sneaking one in. Got the timer halfway up. Ball's in the middle. Who's going to get hands on it? Looks like it might be red team. Yes, Anti-Jedi is going to get the ball. He has to drop low with it. We're going to take the underway route. Gets back up. Blue team there to shut it down. Pogo's him out of existence. Weapon throw up to his teammate. Big P still has possession, but V is going to drop, throw the ball all the way over, bounces off the center pillar, and we're going to reset the ball in the middle.
Okay, McD, interesting attempt there. Just going to reset some stocks, and it looks like the entire game will as well as Ant. Very healthy, is willing to kind of just push the weapon there. We see V even weapon starve the red team. Very interesting strategy. We'll see if it actually works out for them.
Jedi still trying
V is weapon starving. Wait, Big P doesn't have a weapon. Is this the evolution of the strategy to play defense? Now Big P without a weapon makes it much more difficult. That's 2 members on the red team finally able to pick up a sight. And that strategy, the power play attempt with Balloon Boy even swarming the goal, not enough.
It worked for, I mean, it looked like it had vision for a minute. Megdy makes his way in. Oh, yes, nice scoring opportunity. Puts them back in striking distance. Only being down to 1 goal, but we got a minute 13. They've got to score it hella quick, DJ. Oh, Anti-Jedi almost getting over there in the end zone. Okay, holding down the defense. Ball's back in center stage. Anti-Jedi running all the way back. We're just going to go ahead and drain this clock. He knows what he needs to do. He just burn every possession, waste as much time, squeeze out the win just off
run out the clock. Yeah, I mean, somehow miraculously they can get a rally going and score. It'll go to golden goal. So the red teams really know that, and they know that they have to keep their ball. Obviously, the ball clock management is important, but with all these hitboxes in the center stage, it looks like it's just going to be an easy win.
Yeah, the ball management doesn't even matter anymore because the game timer is less. All right, I mean, I don't know. Blue team just kind of said, all right, we see what's happening. Just go ahead and do it. Let's not waste any more time. Or if they just set something up, was able to get in there. But either way, they are now in charge of the set, as albeit they do need to still get the reset, but they are up 2-1.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to see a little bit of a game reset here. And of course, with the nature of tournaments like this, this is double elimination, so there's a reset potential here for the red team. The reigning champions
Absolutely.
have to win another set as well.
Absolutely. As we get things ready for this next game, you said we did have a couple resets happening. That is kind of a common thing in this game mode. There's a lot going on, and players just want to make sure they got the best, snappiest connection that their machine possibly can provide them. And when there's money on the line and Meg D's first tournament win ever on the line, you want to make sure that things are perfect. All right, everybody is locked in. See, we got an Ada on each team. As we get in here ready for game number 4 with red team having the set advantage. All right, we're gonna drop on in. 3, 2, 1, a brawl, and a blue team trying to make their stand right here, right now, as they are trying to tie the set back up, force the game number 5, and then deny the reset. Red team 1 game away from resetting the bracket against a Balloon Boy, a Meg D, and V. Anti-Jedi couldn't quite make it over there. Balloon Boy is staying all over him, saying, no, you ain't running nothing in my house. Gray, you take it underneath. I feel like we're going to have a very slow, methodical game here as red team tries to make sure that they are able to confirm this win.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me. I'm not like very shocked that the most experienced team is looking to just completely slow down the pace of the match. And we're seeing that now with Ant even playing a defensive game and Cry now being the one that's the runner. Very interesting strategy swap.
Very interesting indeed. Next to the center stage, the ball goes way low. Up on the top. No, gets shut down, has to reset. But B is laying down the side sig coverage. Meg D able to step into the end zone, and they are on their way. First goal on the scoreboard, first strike. Red team, and now playing catch up.
Yeah, now, so how much of the strategy changed slow motion? I think we see Ant already, picking up the Brawlball here, and it's going to be, you know, another attempt to kind of set up this very big power play with that side signature.
I mean, that's kind of the tech. I mean, they haven't really shown much else. They really haven't had to, because it just keeps working. And as long as I keep seeing this Lucy, and as long as I keep seeing this Loki on the map, I have to kind of assume that that's still the same gameplay. Just lob the ball out, gonna spawn back in on the center pillar. As V oversteps it, Meg D has it in hand. V finally was able to go over there and get a weapon. His anti-Jedi, making it very, very difficult for Meg D to make forward progress, especially over that pillar. But now anti-Jedi going in the opposite direction. Bloom Boy immediately shutting it down. Anti-Jedi, ball back in hand, gonna make his way over the pillar. Couldn't quite get anything as V with the lob all the way out. Anti-Jedi easily gonna get that interception, but Meg D now has a little bit of room to breathe, but no, the big O side sig from the Loki, the trickster himself, shutting it down. Big play indeed, and that is gonna go ahead and tie this one all back up.
Here we go. Scramble for the center stage. Brawlball spawn. No one comfortably getting any sort of push here in terms of the momentum.
No, very, very, I don't want to say a stale game state, but definitely a much more reserved one. As
defensive oriented,
yes,
for sure, yeah.
Trying to, each of these teams trying to protect what they have. Blue team having the grand finals advantage, and then red team obviously having the set advantage right now. So both these teams definitely have something to defend and trying to make it happen. Nice clearage there. Meg D gonna have a little bit of room. The weapon throw is gonna make him go high. He does find a way to get in the end zone, but not before the ball is immediately shipped away. Big P waiting, looking for an opportunity. His teammates are not coming. They're sitting back, trying to keep blue team occupied. Ball's gonna drop. Meg D back in hand. They're gonna send it all the way down low and reset.
All right, here we go. And look at that. Once again, the tech running himself into the wall a little bit there.
Yeah, Meg D has a good opportunity here. There it is. Not just a good opportunity, but a converted opportunity, as it is now 2-1. Blue team advantage. Looking to tie this setup. Jedi not really finding much luck, not able to get over there and get those opportunities set up. Be able to snipe the ball off the bottom of the pillar. Meg D trying to fight unarmed here, trying to keep him out of the way, and he does succeed. Down. Anti-Jedi being held on the edge here. Unarmed recovery up. Huge clear. Cray is going to be able to get possession. Down. Sets it back up. Meg D going to be able to catches that little lob pass.
Okay, the movement, a little bit of fancy footwork here, keeping his possession of the ball. Oh my goodness. V and Balloon Boy, man, they put on clinics in the support role, just completely shutting down anything. So crazy, man. That was insane.
Absolutely. Anti-Jedi looking to bring it back. They're down now 2 goals. A little over halfway into this game. Anti-Jedi got a good opportunity here, but he mistimed his dodge.
Oh, the ball!
Blue team all over it. Ball is gone, and Meg D back down possession. Big P, the unarmed recovery. Gonna try to keep Meg D back for just another second or two, but Meg D is getting back on the ball. But while he's fighting for it, Anti-Jedi runs away. Is stopped at the 50-yard line, though, because now we have a contest for possession. As Meg D is now the one taking the high road over the pillar. Dodges underneath, stays out of the way of the side sig, but gets caught on the way back and fumbles the ball.
Big end light from Big P now clearing out space for Anti-Jedi, and that's going to be enough. Anti-Jedi walks it in. Clean.
They needed it. That puts them definitely within striking distance now, as they are 1 away from tying this up. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game. as they need another one to tie. Anti-Jedi looking for the opportunity, coming over the pillar. He's made it across that hurdle. Now Meg D setting up unarmed. Anti-Jedi gets stripped right as he's going into the end zone. Gives blue team an opportunity to bring it back across the stage. Meg D holding onto the ball, fighting for what he's got. Anti-Jedi takes it away low. Meg D chases him, tries to knock it away early. The Anti-Jedi back up on the stage, ball in hand.
Oh, Anti trying to make a break for it there, but just unable to get the clearance of that pillar. Balloon Boy holding that center really well with these blasters. And knowing that as well, the Nair will juggle. Meg D crosses through, picks up the fumble, and then runs it through the pillar. But big side sig, that's going to eliminate one. No way Anti gets it. The side sig will be enough. Meg D assumes control of the ball once again, and Light will come out into a Nair that's going to isolate a 2v2, be a little bit too low to assist Meg D there. Anti now running it over to the other side. Balloon Boy, GC, and Light into the Nair. The Nair comes out as well. The juggle stick going out. Balloon Boy isolating some space for Meg D. Meg D gets beat out and picking up the fumble. The fumble goes over to VV, clearing the ball away. A little bit of a moon ball pass to get it over to the red side, but Anti picks it up at the end of it all. It's a 2v3 now. Big bouncing attempt from Cry there.
Oh,
the ball
he almost got in.
The big P special. They try to set it up.
There.
The red team special. The champion special. Can they do it? The side take into the pillar. Side air as well. There comes out. The ball gets cleared out by Balloon Boy, who will clear out the ball and reset all damage. Side air comes out now. And Big P, the one that's taking so much damage. Brawlball reset there. He's going to forfeit his stock as well. And I assume Cray will try to do something similarly. The Pogo comes in now. The 2v2. Be looking to create some space. Avoiding the side sig. Meg D gets clipped by the side sig. The ball goes over to the red team. Anti-Jedi now looking to cross through the pillar. And crosses over. They do. But it's back to a 3v3, so there's no free goal. Big P with the sight in line means that he's trying to set up that play. Anti-Jedi knows that, is trying to stall out some time with the ball in hand, but with only 2 minutes remaining, you need to make something happen. You need to make something happen fast. Big P gets the side stick out. Anti-Jedi is not there with the ball. Meg D wins the fumble war.
He's still set up over on his opponent's end zone. As I say that, Anti-Jedi gets it stripped away by Big P strips it away. Anti-Jedi runs over.
Oh, Balloon Boy
shut down the last
and
second.
dodges through the side sig. That was so incredible from Balloon Boy. Incredible.
Okay. Trying to set it up again. Oh, just running right across the center pillar. Recovery up. It's caught in the air off that one, though. Meg D is going to get opportunity to go ahead and reset, and we are slowing things way down as blue team is trying to just run out this clock and hold on to the lead that they got. Here we're coming up. All right, Meg D still going to push. Down to the final minute. With blue team is still having that advantage. Red team has to score right now in the next 55 seconds, or we are going to go to a game number 5. Oh, we can't get out.
Out as well. Meg D looking to cash in, does not get it. 45 seconds left. They just need to play defense. The blue team just needs to play defense. They only have 42 seconds left. The red team now will have to surge forward. As a double knockout does come in, and N-Stick comes out there, and Cry looking to be the one to cash it in! The down stick comes out, and too much damage build. Meg D knows that now. Meg D is in his prime, in his bag, knows how to stall out a timer. If anyone does, the clock needs to be run out now. Anti looking to make a surge forward. The Sider comes out in early dodge. Doesn't cash it in yet. The jumps came in, and gets it! We're going 20 seconds left! It's 3-3!
This might be a golden goal opportunity if I've ever seen one so far today. As Meg D, now can he get it in? 10, 9, 8. I don't think it's gonna happen.
7. It's a reset. 5 seconds remaining, and there's no way to make it in. I repeat, it is not enough time, and we do a 3-2-1 draw, and a golden goal will be what decides it.
Golden goal opportunity for you guys that are unaware, have not seen this format before. They are just gonna start a new game. It may look like a fresh game. This is actually not a new game. This is sudden death. The first team to score wins that last game. So if blue team wins this, gets the first goal, we go to game number 5. If red team gets the first goal, we reset the bracket, we reset grand finals, and we start this over.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and Meg D is making a break for it now in a 2v1. We see a 2v1 on the other side of Big P. Meg D chasing forward, trying to make it happen there. Still the ball in hand, and it gets hit by the Nair. Anti getting a chase dodge into the weapon pickup there. Sorry, the Brawlball pickup. Meg D now looking to force a fumble. Balloon Boy with the blasters online, avoiding the Nair. The end light comes out. Meg D trying to scramble for the football. The side Siga comes out again, and Anti make it look so easy. And we go to a reset of game for the Big P Anti-Jedi special with a side stick to cover all that space, and we go to set number 2.
All right, they did get the reset. The Eternal Brawlball champions showing us how it's done. Very quick golden goal opportunity there, being able to get done. And just like that, both these teams have a fresh slate. It's like nothing has ever happened. It comes down to this final set, this final 5 games. And I think it's going to be one heck of a fight if what we've seen so far is any indication.
Can't believe the golden goal just went down like that. We go over to the next set.
Yeah. I mean, it happened quick. About the first opportunity the red team had. I mean, Anti-Jedi was just posted up in the end zone, getting the job done. And that was what they needed. So we got a fresh 5 games. Waiting for everybody to get back in here. Anti-Jedi and V have not locked in yet. Neither has the Big P. He is not locked in either. I assume we know what legends we're going to see out of all these players, but we'll just have to wait and see for a second.
All right, here we go. It's going to be quite interesting to see kind of the change of mood, the change of attitude with the attempt to try to bring this all together. Go into this next set shortly here as everyone's taking hand rest, a break, halftime right now. You lost the first half. The first half doesn't matter. The score is 0-0. They say this time and time again. All that matters is the second half. The third and fourth quarter is what matters the most on any given Sunday. Who needs the Super Bowl? We got Brawlball Championship. It's Sunday. I'm telling you.
It is Sunday. All right. Let's see. All right. We were just waiting on Anti-Jedi. He needed just a second. He is back. V was taking just a quick second as well. He should be back here in just half a second, and we'll be able to get into the grand finals reset. I think it's only fair. These players have been playing for hours. This is a demanding game mode.
Yeah. I love commentating this. This is super cool. No shot I would ever be able to play this. This looks so crazy to me.
You don't want. I was thinking me and you. I mean, we could 2027. We could be the team.
I'm open for coach services. If you want to hire a coach to run plays and like build an offensive and defensive scheme, I can do it. But I'm from the West Coast after all. That's what we do around here. But no, there's no way you ever catch me on the Brawlball court. And that's why they're on the big Brawlball arena, and we're here on the mic for the grand final reset, the second half.
3, 2,
here we go. Team Woohoo, Hip Hip Hooray versus Team Court Cohort. It all comes down to this.
It does indeed. Anti-Jedi going to be the first one to bring it over and try and get scoring opportunity going, but immediately shut down. Meg D not in position. Nobody's able to get hands on the ball yet. Anti-Jedi is the one that gets shut down by a triple B on the center platform. This Meg D now has another opportunity. He's dodged him once. He gets caught in the way coming back, though, as Big P going to go ahead and make sure everything is super safe with that side sig, as no opportunity was presented.
And Meg D, Brawlball in hand, looking to force their way through. But once again, these hero players, very hard to make happen. And man, the way they lost that last game, so tragic. But you're in the second half now. The score is 0-0. You got to make it happen, you know. You can't really think about things like that. But these games are going long, man. This could easily be a 50-minute set with golden goals. We could easily be going into an hour and a half to see the conclusion of this. So you never know what really could happen here.
Never know, indeed. It is definitely a long, hard-fought battle. Long, hard it's going to be, as neither team is able to present any scoring opportunities yet, as it is immediately stripped away by Anti-Jedi, trying to juke his way across the stage, decides to sit back and wait on his teammates to come up and bring a little bit of relief, clear that path. There we go. Oh, nice dodge, perfectly placed, put him on the board. They are up 1-0.
We'll have to see it here. Who really knows how long a set like this can take? You know, the chat. Interested to see, like, really, like, who's going to win this war of attrition? I feel like it's not going to be fast. Like, the red team already showing off their prowess at just stalling the clock out. Even with 1 goal lead, it's so hard to get goals, you know. They say it's hard to find scores in the big leagues, and this is the big leagues, all right, for Brawlball.
It is the big leagues, indeed. Ball's going to drop all the way down. Back on at center stage, Magneto trying to shimmy on over and make his way into the goal. Oh, wait a second, the down sig is going to go ahead and clear it. Anti-Jedi headed across the stage. Okay, we're going to respawn in. Gonna pick up right where he's left off. Wait a second, that is about as easy as it gets. He was able to take a little Sunday stroll, if you will, right into the end zone. And just like that, a blink of an eye, they are up 2-0.
Going high here. Immediately gets stifled there. No chance of even breaking through. Anti surging forward as much as they can. McD will lose possession and fumble that off of the stage.
Way up and over. Shut down immediately. Megdi can't find a way. All of the red team members are right there, shutting it down in the center stage. Trying to get on the ground. He's in the end zone. Ball has been turned over to Big P as he throws it away.
Wow, what a cash in there. And even a player of the caliber of Anti, knowing that, you know, you got to let your other teammates kind of move forward as well, and gets that cash in there. Prey closing that one in.
Sure, oh, Anti-Jedi slipping it right out of his hands. Megdi making his way over the pillar. He is in the danger zone now. But Anti-Jedi going to take the ball back away as they now try and move over. The 3-0 advantage for red team right now is definitely coming into play as he tries to tack another one on. He's smoothing, he's grooving. Nobody can put hands on him, but they do finally strip the ball away. But he gets it back. B clears it though. Megdi getting pushed back. Can he get the ball back over the pillar? He does. Now red team is on chase. B getting knocked down to the bottom of the stage, putting him out of the equation.
Okay, and V looks like going for a reset of their own. Probably Megdi will do the same here, pick up the ball. No, even with the high damage on Megdi, going to be trying to force a way to score a goal. We got 5 minutes left in this game, so we got some time to make a play happen.
Absolutely, plenty of time, but they're having a very difficult time confirming anything, especially when the ball just seems to be in their own end zone most of the time. Is Anti-Jedi trying to attack on another one here. Immediately back over. Bloom Boy sending them out with a Sayer, and that will finally give them a little room to be able to make the ball across the stage. But just like that, he's already spawned back in. They're there in their face. Bloom Boy has nowhere to go except down. Throws the ball back up directly to Anti-Jedi as he makes his way through over in the end zone. Stays out of the way of the down sig. Drops the ball. Megdi picks it up. We're going to see the clear.
Four minutes left. Meg D now looking to surge forward. V looking to cycle through there. That's stock. I mean, you know what stat we need? I'm talking to production right now. We need to see a time of possession, because I want to know what team is like holding the brawl ball the most, because I feel like the red team have completely dominated time of possession in a majority of these games we're seeing, and now it's looking more and more, man. It's looking harder and harder for this blue team to get back in this game.
Now they are dominating the score line as the blue team unable to get anything on the board, and red team just one away from winning game number one. Could be right here. It is right here.
Total domination indeed, Remix. We go over to game number two after not the quickest of games, but still a relatively quick one in this format with a 5-0 clean sweep.
Yeah, very dominating performance from the defending champions here, as blue team has got a second here to figure out what just happened, because they got absolutely bodied in game number one. Not a good sign, especially after they just had the bracket reset on them.
Well, this gives a great opportunity for the production team to give me the stat I asked for very kindly. I'm sure that they're going to be able to, on the fly, give me a time of possession stat. How we doing, chat? Okay, no, we're going right back in the game. I'm not checking in yet. We're not there yet.
We're not there yet. No.
Production,
No 10-15 minute blocks of time to kill today. It's we're actually playing Brawlball. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, they're just getting going, getting the game going as much as they can. That's what it's all about. We go into this next next game here. Feels like a set that last game. I mean, that is just complete domination. Balloon Boy Meg D looking to rally.
Okay. Still not being able to get a foot in the end zone. Anti-Jedi, though, immediately. Timer ticking. The clear. Can he get it again? He does, but the ball falls off the edge by just a centimeter.
Balloon Boy putting out that down signature as well. Meg D now pushing forward too. But I feel like even like Meg D used to be like pretty effective at getting themselves in there, but the red team have been so good at just as soon as Meg D crosses that center, killer just like swerving to him.
Find an opportunity. No, sitting right there with the scythe, the neutral light. Such a good weapon. Hey, you forgot something there, Jedi. There we go. Ball in hand. Now he's gonna make his way over. He wouldn't have, if he wouldn't have dropped it, he might have made it over there in time, if we're being completely honest. But unfortunately, it's gonna be, for them anyway, Meg D gonna be making his way back across the stage. But possession immediately changing. Back the way red team makes over. He gets caught by a neutral light from the spear as soon as he touches the ground. All right, anti-Jedi. Trying to push going here.
All right, here we go.
As well. All right, cross stage. Anti-Jedi getting absolutely. Oh wait, he broke free. He still has the ball. Can he catch it again? Meg D is gonna be able to take it away. And now he is going to be pushing. Balloon Boy could not catch Cray. No signature did, though, but Meg D still has the ball in hand. And for the first time in 2 games, they figured out a way to score.
Which is crazy to say. I mean, just the fact that the red team have been not only so dominant, where they went on a score the last game, they're also just putting up an insane defense and stopping the play for Meg D. Scramble for the center stage there. The Brawlball will be left into the hands of Anti. Like the Balloon Boy and B working their way in here. Also do a nice dodge to avoid. Dodge again. We make our way through as close as we can to this goal, but just not able to put himself into power position. Big P gonna get swatted away. Can't find those signature kit.
All right, Anti-Jedi headed back across. Oh. Clears it real quick. Smart move there. Sets back on center pillar. It was just a 1v1, but Meg D gets slapped away with the neutral air, and now has to reset possession. Big, huge force off that as well. B being very, very hurt here trying to defend. That's going to send him out. That's going to put a good opportunity. Side sig. B staying out of the way of it. He was the most damaged, and he somehow stayed out of the way of all of that and was the one that was able to defend the goal. Great, great job from him.
Another stock will be lost on the side of the blue team. V, after that incredible defensive bout, will forfeit their stock away and reset the damage. Same thing with... No! Oh! I thought he was going to try to go for the pickup there. Like, you chasing low. Maybe wanting to get a reset of their own.
Pick up off the center pillar. All right, he's got Cray right there. Laying down the ground fire, quite literally. Meg D faced the wrong direction, and the goal took place. We are tied 1-1, though, as at least we have a more active offense from blue team in this game.
Activity is the name of the game. The red team now surging forward. Big P in the money position. The mind game. Everyone was waiting to dodge the Loki side signature, but it never came, and it was just a clean score.
Absolutely was. Okay, center pillar gets shut down by the recovery off of the guitars. Can he find a way? He needs an opening. He needs it. He can't get it, though. Balloon Boy shutting down Anti-Jedi as he tries to make his way over. He swapped the weapon to try and pick up the ball, but now he's left with no weapon. And Anti-Jedi with ball in hand, but Balloon Boy is going to make the run. The Sair hit Meg D. That lets Balloon Boy stay there, and that puts him in and a goal. And we are tied back up. We have a back and forth game here for game number 2. Jedi taking away to the outside.
Look at that. Good, great teammate. Weapon, Cray just throwing the ball over, and Anti-Jedi is able to receive the pass, the Hail Mary throw. McD crosses through, trying to make a play here. Can't make a play, force fumble. And, oh no, he's a break for it! Okay, the weapon toss does interrupt. McD now, the break of his own, dodges through the weapon toss. That's the reaction time of a pro player in the 1v1 space, but it's not enough movement. It's not enough reactions as that down sig covers the entire goal.
I got shut down immediately by that down sig. Ooh, nice neutral sig from the Loki. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice little juke for Meg D. Keeps himself in the goal and puts them in the lead here as they try to tie up the set. So far, looking pretty good as we have 4 minutes, 17 seconds left on the clock for things to shake loose in this game. Got a good big press from Anti-Jedi. Could not stay out of the blue team defense. Oh, Meg D.
That's a big run for V. Almost. The down sig was so close, but it wasn't enough. And that was really smart because we saw Cray forfeit their stock to try to get a respawn to play defense, but it just wasn't enough.
Wasn't enough indeed. Okay. Anti-Jedi. Okay, he's gonna hug that wall, but all he just saw an unarmed Meg D, decided to make a play for it, and he's got it. Wait, no! He shut it down at the last second! No way! No way! I thought that was a goal, but blue team shut it down at the last microsecond.
3 minutes remaining in this game. A complete 180 from what we saw in game number 1, a 5-0 and a swift victory now. A hard-fought battle between two very, very impressive teams. Meg D picks up the fumble, avoids the recovery, avoids the recovery, avoids the recovery, avoids the recovery. Finally gets hit by the Nair. So many recoveries, so many attempts to swat the fly that Meg D can be. The Mosquito. It looks like we're going to be cycling some stocks here for Meg D and V, as well as Anti. Who wants to keep himself relatively healthy. You're going to see them going for a lot of those resets, because as the runner, you need to get hit and keep going. Meg D with a little bit of fancy footwork is going to score and win. And in game 2, the blue team fight back. Hip, hip, hooray indeed, as we are now tied up into game number 3.
All right, we are all tied up indeed. Are we looking at a game 10 grand finals? Because this is a pretty close back and forth between these two teams. It seems like it is definitely in the cards. Could be a possibility. So all you people out there trying to get your drops, it looks like you are getting the treat today, as things are being quite extended as we have a very hard-fought battle here in the grand finals.
Is today's stream going to be 5 hours? If it goes to golden goal and they don't score in the 10 minutes for 5 hours straight, then yes, very possible. You have to watch to find out, though. Who knows?
You do have to watch to find out.
Meg D crossing through. The blue team, great offensive presence here, but Anti will cross through.
Cross through indeed. Okay, make it over. He is over the pillar. All he has is an unarmed Meg D to contend with, and Meg D was able to go ahead and catch him. And now the run is back towards the left side. Side sig cannot come out. He keeps getting interrupted, which allows Anti-Jedi to be able to make a run. And now look, blue team's trying to get reset, but they're able to get in the right position at the right time and go ahead and stop that push.
Man, just trying to break through here. Is unable to. The Bastion of the red team put up another defensive masterclass to keep the blue team out of their goal.
I see the resets happening, but Anti-Jedi trying to run it in. Oh, the ball's still in play. Still in play. But now it gets pushed over to the left side, and Meg D going to try and get it in. Cannot. Did not want to let go of the weapon, let a runner come over and pick up the ball. You want to just keep it cleared with that side sig. Ooh, nice jump, staying out of everything, and that is going to go ahead and confirm. And Cray is going to put the first one on the board for the red team.
Eight minutes remaining, slow motion. Is the golden goal possible? We need to see another stat bot. Percentage odds of a golden goal. Figure it out. We can do this.
Sandwick is making a list. Don't you worry. All right, Anti-Jedi. Get the strip away. Has V in tow, but V is unarmed. No weapons not to be found. He comes in with an unarmed dare. Clears that a little bit. The ball is being bounced around. Who's going to drop their weapon to get it? Bloom Boy is. He wants that clear, and he wants it now. Going to take it way down low. Weapon throw misses. Bloom Boy going to lob it up. And we're going to all reset back here in the middle.
Okay, McD getting into their goal, almost scoring. Not enough though. Nice delay to decider. The blue team, an open goal and a nice sider to interrupt the defense, but somehow Balloon Boy, the defensive machine, the Mandalorian, will not allow an easy goal. McD now with a chase of his own into the 3v1. With some assistance with these blasters down there, keeping the ball on their side of the court. Balloon Boy now in the 1v1, essentially a 2v1 now, as Big P has a weapon advantage as well. Balloon Boy even unarmed, looking for sidelight into down air as well. Weapon in, or sorry, Brawlball in hand for the red team. Possession goes over to them, looking to score this now. That's going to be a KO onto Big P though, so looks like Ant is going to try to make a Hail Mary attempt, but the ball goes over to the side of V. V will now run through, avoiding the nair and the recovery, but the weapon toss will drop the ball. Balloon Boy still has his spear in hand. Another down signature. The ball scrambling, doesn't get it. Megdi trying to interrupt Kraid. Not able to.
He needs to reset his stock. He is so damaged, but he's going to go ahead and help him make the push. They want to go ahead and get the stock. Ball there. Bloom Boy fumbled it. It's cleared, and we're going to see V, I imagine, drop off and reset that stock. No. He's going to try and sit here and defend, keep red team out of the end zone. So far, so good. A great play from V. Anti-Jedi can't get over the pillar. Trey fighting through the pillar, trying to keep blue team at the bottom. Anti-Jedi, he's right here. There's a side sig. Let it rip. Blue team is ready for it and shut it down that time. He's going to reset his stock and take that ball with him.
2 minutes are about to, or have elapsed, and we have yet to see a score.
Yeah, very rough time for blue team so far this game, but then again, very rough time for red team as well. Both teams having a hard time converting any scoring here. Red team holding on to this very slight lead as we approach the halfway mark of game number 3 here. Okay, shut down and going over the pillar. Ooh, big side sig's gonna go ahead and clear the stage. Anti-Jedi, but gets caught in between V and Balloon Boy in an absolute coordinated attack and keeps them from getting in there, but able to get it in the end zone, not quite score the goal as it depletes all the way, and Megdi is back on the
recovery there, and a weapon toss to follow up as well. Big down signature, and a lot of the blue team members very hurt on this defense. You have to be so careful to not get clipped by a signature and lose manpower there. Megdi will try to make an attempt to clear out the ball to the other side of the stage manually, a hand punt, if you will.
Oh.
It's on the pogo. No way he gets this done. Megdi with an end light and the side air coming in from Balloon Boy.
Movement was there a bit. Blue team was not juiced by it. Able to stay in their grounds. We see a lot of very damaged stocks here. As we're just gonna get resets. Jedi though, he's got a little health to work with. Wait. Oh, Bloom Boy able to swipe it away, run it back over, and he is gonna go ahead and reset it up top.
Go. Comes out as well, the NSIG. Trying to swap places. Megdi now making a run for it a little bit. Taking the time. NSIG comes out. Megdi now in a 2v1, getting bounced off the pillar. Picks up possession of the ball once again. Balloon Boy clears out the goal with a down sig, but Anti is able to cross up and pick up the ball once again. We're approaching 5 straight minutes of no scoring.
Yeah, it's a very stalemate game here as just so much defense. I mean, there's so much on the line. This is big final reset. We're tied 1-1. This is the momentum going into game number 4. Both these teams want it, need it desperately. So, of course, a big, huge battle trying to get that done because we can't even get past center stage right now as it's just an absolute squabble, just an absolute onslaught of attacks. Just like from the old school cartoons, like the world with the dust storms, the 2 people fighting, they're just moving across the room, like just a dust storm in the middle of the stage.
Big score.
There it is.
That's it. That's the dagger, bro.
Very anticlimactic as he is able just to walk it on over and score.
That's the dagger. That's the game winner, man. Like, that's crushing. No scoring for 5 minutes and then you score. The red team, we saw them stall out 3 minutes off the timer before.
Yeah, I mean, got the job done. Okay, everybody's gonna reset here. Ball back up in Meg D's hands. Makes his way over. Oh, almost got the score. Couldn't quite get it. Anti-Jedi is going to go ahead and move things back over to the right side. And he's got a clear, open goal. Put him up 3-0.
I mean, how do you even begin to, like, think about a comeback, man? This is so difficult.
Oh, no, you're dealing with a very insane team. They have fought to get their way here. Oh, Anti gonna take it down to the bottom. And we're gonna get a ball Nope. Anti-Jedi. Taking it back into the safety of his own end zone. Bloom Boy absolutely bodying with the spear, not letting anybody get on that ball. Trying to fish his way into the end zone. Can't quite find it. Anti-Jedi, though, all the way over to the right side. Unarmed recovery. He's going to go ahead and hit. Can he get in? Yes, he does. They're up 4-0, PJ.
If I'm them, I'm timing out. Like, Brain Destroyer. Like, kill the mood, you know what I'm saying? Like, really ice him out. But if I'm on the blue team, I'm just going to... You can't come back. You literally... I don't think you have enough time to pick up the ball and run it and score it. Like, eventually, there's just, like, a literal time factor. Like, it takes time to cash in a goal, you know?
It absolutely does. Oh, the side sig. Going to go ahead and swing wide. B with one of his own. Oh, no. They denied it at the last second.
Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. The ball gets cleared to the blue team side. And it's over. I mean, there's literally not a single possible chance for them to win this, the blue team. They cannot even tie it. They cannot even force a golden goal. Even if they score right now, right when they had a chance to, they could not. There's not enough time to run the ball there and score it. The game is over. 9 seconds remain. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game 3 going over the side of the red team. Utter annihilation with a 4-0 win over them. Cohort, the eternal Brawlball champions of 2025, are 1 game away from going back to back.
Indeed, they are. Looks like we're gonna get back in here. This could be the final game. As we get ready to get in here, we already know what map we're going to. There is only one place to go when you are playing Brawl Ball, and that is Big Brawl Ball Arena.
The venue is set. The players are locked in on their same picks, and the stakes have never been higher. A chance to go back to back and solidify a legacy in Brawl Ball that will maybe never be seen again. And the newcomers, Meg D, with an opportunity to get one of his first, I think his first gold medal ever at an official esports event ran by Brawlhalla. That is all true statements. We're going to see them try their best here. But with game 1 and game 3 being complete dog walks on the side of the red team, walking the blue team down, it's going to be a tall task. We'll have to see if they can do it. 10 minutes separates the red team from winning this set and winning this tournament. Force in Meg D now, doesn't get the score, gets immediately a fumble, and then we see Ant pick up the fumble and now kind of stall out this possession, holding onto the wall, recovery into it, 3 exclamation points. Nothing major. We're getting a lot of damage already put onto Big P. Looks like the red and the blue team might want to start looking for some stock resets here. We're going to see Ant do just that with the weapon toss into the recovery into the wall. McD will trade his stock away as well. And we're going to go right back to even stocks. Even damage, I should say. Forward now. Ball in hand. Meg D passing it over to V. They're running a pass. The pass is open down the sideline. Can you make it happen? Can you score the touchdown? The goal? Not able to, unfortunately. Ball.
Gonna try and come back from the opposite direction. And dropping way low. And oh man.
Oh man, look at that ball just sitting there, waiting to be cashed
right
in,
there.
waiting to be scored. Anybody's game. The red team will surge forward with a big play in a 2v1. Cray putting up a screen. And the classic side sig, run the ball in and win for the red team. The play that's been working every single time. Works once again. Megdi with a break for it, though. Looking to make a hero play happen. Looking to put the team on his back right now as we run some defense for him. Megdi almost cashes it in there. And we see signs of life from the blue team.
Finally, some signs of life from Megdi and crew here as Megdi able to run one in. Okay, see if he can do it back to back. Could it be? Jedi. Could not make it into the goal, not even getting the timer started. So we're going to make our way back over. Megdi finds his way in, gets stopped as soon as he steps in there, though, unfortunately. Jedi trying to keep pushing the other direction. We all tied up in game number 4 of Grand Finals reset.
Anta got completely eliminated off the bottom side, and the blue team with a chance to make some offense happen just couldn't get it done. Too high damage now. We're going to see some stock resets or really soon here, I think.
I mean, you kind of have to. There's not much of a voice. You got to keep things fresh. You got to keep things moving, and be able to have all the health in your tank can to be able to push as far into that end zone. Anti-Jedi's got the perfect opportunity, and there is a lead. They are 3 goals away, PJ. 3 goals away.
Or 6 minutes away, if you really think about it.
Yeah,
Three goals could be 6 minutes. Could be a loss into a golden goal, into lose golden goal, into another 10-minute game, into another, like, we could be here another hour minimum. I mean, you know, seeing how this goes.
It's okay. That's okay.
I'm loving it, man.
Trying to make it happen here.
Oh, nice dodge up.
Oh, they didn't touch him.
Oh my goodness, cashes it in. That's a 2-2 score line. Let's see game 5 here. You know, might as well. Anti-Jedi trying to make a hero play happen, and we'll do just that. No, I spoke too soon. Commentator's curse. It happens in everything. Megdi now, though, surging forward, leaping forward. B isolating the 2v1. Doesn't win the 2v1. The side stick goes wide. Big clear out there. The ball will reset back down. No. Anti-Jedi retaining control of the football, regaining possession now. The ground pound coming in from Bloom Boy. No, not quite. The downer will be enough. The weapon toss from Anti-Jedi to stall out the ball. And this is a great time to reset stocks if you need to. But it looks like Big P will not. And just hold on to the site.
Big P almost making his way into the end zone there. As the ball is being lobbed all the way over, Bloom Boy is going to shut down at the momentum and drop way low. It is a tight game, and we are halfway through this game. Tie score, 5 minutes remaining. Is red team going to be able to make it happen? Blue team going to be able to extend us to 1 more game and give us a full 10-game grand finals?
We'll have to see it here. Interesting interaction with the pillar coming into effect there. Up and toss, picking it up. Anti-Jedi surging to the blue team goal, trying to make their way through to cross the pillar. But once you cross the pillar, there's no coming back. You need to be so confident. Big P getting a big side stick, 2 hits there, 3 hits, all of them getting sent back to their goal to defend once again to stop the GOAT of Brawlball runners from making it happen. But Megdi is causing problems. The monkey wrench in the works. Anti-Jedi surging forward right above the goal. Gonna look to go for a back goal here. Can't find the way back inside. Signature from the Big P sends Balloon Boy away. The ball position goes over, but a misplay from Megdi. Throws the pass to himself, and Megdi will look to reset potentially, as so does Anti. The runners reset.
Oh, no.
We see a bit of a... Yeah, the runners reset. 3 minutes and 52 seconds remain. Golden goal, I think, goes in the favor of the red team. They're so clutch in those last-ditch efforts, so you have to try to win this here and play for that time outside. Sig will come out. Megdi now surging forward. Balloon Boy with no weapon in hand. Balloon Boy drops the weapon. That's going to be Megdi trying to cash in a goal. Can't find it there. Down Sig with the GC does cover everything. Anti-Jedi now in a 1v1 versus Balloon Boy. Big B clears out some space. Down Sig comes out. Side Sig and a Down Sig tries to cash it in. Doesn't get the cash in. The ball gets cleared out. No goal. No score. The defenses of the red and blue team hold strong.
Oh, that was almost a conversion there for Anti-Jedi. Now he's getting an opportunity. Megdi knocking it down unarmed, but the Sayer coming unarmed from Anti-Jedi to take the possession right back. Balloon Boy, big, huge recovery coming through his pillar up and over to knock down any forward momentum. Yes, the movement from everybody is absolutely impeccable. You have to be at this point. We are fighting for everything in Grand Finals reset. Anti-Jedi coming over the pillar, over. He's in the end zone, about to the corner of the way up. No, toss, clear, and we're going to reset.
Looking for the reset here. Megdi with the ball once again possession going over the blue team using that pillar. Might be seeing a reset here. Anti-Jedi trying to chase downwards. Megdi with a reset of the stock. Balloon Boy now in a 1v1 versus Anti-Jedi, getting an end light into it. Recovery on the side of V. Big P taking so much damage. Looking to stock reset now. A power play in position for the blue team as the ball is on the side of Anti-Jedi. So they set up a attempt to hold onto the ball possession to set up a so the blue team doesn't get a power play there. Megdi trying to run the ball to the red team. Big P will pick it up and hold it on the pillar. A toss to Anti-Jedi. It's completely open. It's a Hail Mary. Do we get the touchdown? We do not. Not enough time. Yes! Anti-Jedi with the dodge, and we do. And 2 minutes separate the reigning champions from going back to back. We'll see the blue team try to rally here. Megdi with the ball in hand now, looking to surge forward to the red team. Cry going for the nair there. Megdi unable to make a cross. Another attempt to go across the stage. Anti-Jedi holding onto the stage. Big P with the guitars in hand, looking to get that juggle going with the nair. The side air will come out. Anti-Jedi holding that center stage as much as possible, holding the ball in hand, knowing that there's no rush, there's no onus on them to score the ball. They just need to hold time of possession. The NSYNC will come out. V getting an end light to force the big P away. This is what it all comes down to.
Why win by 1 when you can win by 2, PJ?
It's true. Megdi now surging forward. Going for the nair. There is VV trying to create some space with the Lance. Finally enough space for Megdi to get back down into scoring position. The movement, not enough to cash in. Megdi will cash it in. 1 minute and 27 seconds remain. And we come down to this. The ball going over to the side of Anti-Jedi. Anti-Jedi looking to siege the blue team's base and try to make their way into a goal to even it or to get the lead up as 1 minute and 15 seconds remain. Anti-Jedi with the Brawlball online, crossing through the center pillar, looking to go for a reset here. And Sig. Okay, here we go. Anti-Jedi with the ball in hand. Nair comes out. No recovery. The Nair will come out. Down, D-Light from V. Down air as well. Anti-Jedi. Clear goal. Both the blue team members surge forward. Anti-Jedi looking to put on some fancy footwork. Can't get it. Balloon Boy gets the ball. Throws a spear away. V now in scoring position as well with the Lance in hand. Balloon Boy with the hand. Balloon Boy with the ball. The handles. The movement. It's not enough. Cry now in the sieging position here. Running the ball into the goal. Can you get it? Can you stop it? The weapon toss. It's not enough. 40 seconds remain. 4-1. Cry might have put the dagger. Might have put the nail in the coffin. That might have been the last goal needed to go back to back. For this team. Can they do it now? Megdi trying to make a hero play happen. Run it into the goal. Jumps over the down stick, but it's not enough. It's too active. Anti-Jedi looking to make a break for it. Can he make it happen? The weapon toss goes a little bit too wide. Balloon Boy picks up the weapon. Everyone has no weapon online. They know they need to score. The ball will reset. 15 seconds remaining. It's coming down to the wire. Anti will hold on to the ball, and the time of possession will go to them. Anti-Jedi is running away, and it goes. It's all in the end of the day. Megdi with the tech. Grab the platform. We even it all up. It's 3 seconds remaining. We're going to Golden Globe.
There's no way he just scored. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, they better have me cussing over here on the desk. What is going on? That is absolutely insane behavior. Golden goal. Golden goal. Chat is popping off. We see you all. That is a hype way. I say to finish the grand finals, but it ain't over. It ain't over. It may nosy kisses. It may not be game 5, bro. We're going to golden goal.
It's going to golden goal, man. It's never over.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So since we seem to have some people that are not completely up to this page here, So first team to score. If it's red team, they win, we're done. If it's blue team, we get one more game. Chat's saying they need more. Chat's screaming for a game number 5.
And we will see now the attempt to force a game 5. The chance to go back-to-back, and Megdi will be the first one to pick up the brawl ball as the runners go to the center stage. And the battle of minds coming at each other here. The runners, the new generation, the first-time gold medalist versus the reigning champion. And Anti makes it look so easy, but it's not enough. Megdi will clear the ball out. Oh, incredible play defensively, and will clear the ball and reset the stocks. It's not quite over yet. The ball drops down to center stage. It looks like Ann is trying to go for it there. Anti will pick up the brawl ball now. Megdi now looking to put up some defense there with the end line. Anti knowing that you have a lot of time on the clock to work with. You don't have to force anything too much. Crosses the pillar there. Immediately swatted away by Balloon Boy side air. That's going to be big. Actually, it was V that did that, but it doesn't matter. It's a blaster nonetheless for the blue team. And Ensig will come out to create some space for Anti. Surging forward once again. No weapon on the side of Big P and the blue team with a great defensive rally. Both the red team members are getting juggled. That's going to be a KO. Megdi now with an opportunity. Megdi, can you cash it in? No, you cannot. Anti is going to throw the ball back to center stage. Crosses the line of scrimmage, so we go back to a reset there. No platform tech there to be seen from Megdi. The way that he was able to tie it up with 3 seconds on the clock left as Anti now looks to Surge.
I'm still broken on that.
Oh my goodness. This is it. So they fumbled the bag. It was so close. It was 2/3 of the way there, but it's not over yet. Megdi now looking to grab the ball and will win the exchange. Anti now with the ball in hand, looking to cash it in. The side stick comes in. The sider comes out. Side stick again, and Ant does it. And the red team do it again. They go back to back, and Anti, Cry, and the Big P are your back-to-back Eternal Esports Brawl Ball champions for 2025 and 2026. They get it done again, and they remain on top of the game.
Wow. What a journey. And I said the same thing. When we got done with South America, I said the exact same thing. I said this was an absolute journey. And I mean it in a completely different way when I say it today. This was such an exciting top 4, such an exciting battle in elimination finals, in grand finals. Just well done by all these players. I love these little events. These are so much fun.
Absolutely. It's an incredible honor to be a part of a community that's been around in Brawlhalla since this game mode's come out. I want to give a big shout out to Our Style Esports, Team Tort Cohort, and everybody that makes events like this possible. Of course, Thea for putting it on, but also to the people at BMG that are able to put on an event and highlight a community that is so passionate about their game mode. The amount of energy, the amount of passion, me losing my voice is just a tiny, tiny sliver, a tiny, tiny drop of the amount of passion and love that goes into this bracket, the skill shown, the crossover between familiar faces like Balloon Boy and Megdi, Tort Cohort coming in again and winning the Brawl Ball Championship for North America. Events like this are so important, and I think incredibly special to be able to foster a community that's able to really love the game in more ways than just 1v1 and 2v2. And the Brawlball community showed up, and they did it again, and they make it look incredibly fun, incredibly interesting. And I just want to thank all of you for not only playing in the tournament, but also spending the time out of your Sunday to watch and be immersed in what makes Brawlhalla so special as a community, that it's so much more than just the 1v1 and 2v2. It's a family, and I'm glad you were able to be a part of it. And I'm glad I and Slow Motion and Keg and Duke and Sparky were able to be a part of that family for this weekend as well.
Well said, well said. Big shout out to Wick as well. Always holding it down behind the scenes. And don't forget, Winter Championship is right around the corner, guys. We are actually less than three weeks right now as we get in. It is February 20th through March 1st. You guys know the deal. You know how this works. We're going to start off with the singles. It's going to be fun. I will be there. PJ will be there. It'll be a good time. We'll watch some Brawlhalla, all the regions, and we're going to get this 2026 season back up and running.
Thank you, Slow Motion. Once again, sign up for Winters, Brawlhalla.com/challenger. 1v1, 2v2. You can check out Brawlhalla.com/challenger to find not only the 1v1, 2v2 brackets and the upcoming BCX as well as midseason, but also more Eternal Sports, because there is so much more. Kung Fu's my personal favorite game mode that Eternal Sports puts on, but there are so many more. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you first and foremost to the Brawlball community for being so passionate, bringing the love, bringing the competition. Thank you to BMG for running a great event to foster the community, to bolster the strength of a community that's been through it all. Thank you all so much to production. Thank you to Slow Motion for joining me. But I think that's going to be all. We're going to sign off here. Congratulations one more time to Tort Cohort for winning the Eternal Sports Brawlball Championships 2 years in a row, 2025, 2026, back-to-back. That being said, that's going to be all. Everyone, have a great night. Thank you all so much for tuning in. See you at Winters.
We had it all when you were by my side. We've given up. Was it a waste of time? You got me acting a fool now. I won't be chasing for so long. You got me high on emotions, and I just look at what you've done. Love ain't easy. Got me down, I'm hung on you. Don't you need me? I just wish you'd tell the truth. It wasn't enough. Now my heart is feeling numb, frozen up, and I gave it all for what? You got me acting a fool now. I won't be chasing for so long. You got me high on emotions, and I just look at what you've done. Love ain't easy. Got me down, I'm hung on you. Don't you need me? I just wish you'd tell the truth. Don't let me down, say you will stay. I can't ignore my heartbreak. Don't treat it like my love's a waste. Don't push me when I'm on the edge. Still I fall. Yeah, I'm falling for
Attention! You fight like this is a tutorial! Firewall this! No antivirus can save you now! Shots fired! Downloading your defeat in 3, 2, 1. I am the infected glitch. The system is down, thanks to me. Welcome to Brawlhalla. So,
Water. Earth. Fire. Air. Hey, Kaya, what's got you down?
I just lost a match. What did I do wrong?
Let's talk battle strategies. I'll bet my friend here has some advice.
Ah! Snake Eyes!
Give him the old 1-2.
Yeah!
Call your animal companion.
Thanks, Snake Eyes. Any more friends with good advice?
Ninjas are everywhere, Kaya. Isn't that right, Storm Shadow?
Oh! Storm Shadow!
Watch your feet. Don't blink. He slices and dices.
So many ways to win. And now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Animal companion!
I got a bag full pen. Remember the times I would want things again. I'm looking to do what the heart bring. You the man with the y'all sing. My name reigns in the rings of kings. I got the drive and I cause commotion. To get what I want, I supply the motion. You know it's the waves, I provide the ocean. You like it, I love it. If they tried today, wouldn't need no love. I'm like miles away from all the fakes and such. Gotta keep my head to the sky. None better than I, none dead or alive. Yeah. Ain't nowhere but the top, I'm rated. No, I'm the one on the path to greatness. They're looking at me, mama, I done made it. I made it, I made it. They don't like when you make it look easy. I'm on point, it's the path, believe me. Work hard now, you'll see it all later. Anything I put my mind to, be major. We don't give energies to a hater. If you're trying to come for me, I'll break you. It's all about the dedication. Success and the wealth, that's my destination. God got it for me, no hesitation. Counting these dollars, my meditation. I can get rowdy like Roddy. Focus on self, I don't see nobody. Stick to the plan like a real man do. Making it your own ain't so simple. but the top I'm rated. No, I'm the one on the path of greatness. They're looking at me, mama, I done made it. I made it, I made it. When you go up, then it comes down. Do it again, it come back around. When you go up, then it comes down. Do it again, it come back around. Told God to give me some. I'm on my grind of one-to-one. Hey, tell the Most High to give me some. I'm on my grind of one-to-one. Yeah. Ain't nowhere but the top I'm rated. No, I'm the one on the path of greatness. They're looking at me, mama, I done made it. I made it, I made it. Ain't nowhere but the top I'm rated. No, I'm the one on the path of greatness. They're looking at me, mama, I done made it. I made it, I made it.